Welcome back to another Saturday college football live bet stream here on Pub Sports Radio. I'm your guy, Dabby Cab, and hopefully anybody that's here knows that we just got finished with the tailgate literally a couple minutes ago. I have that rapid fire as it can be. We go nonstop, and I don't really have time in between shows. So on this one, I'm going to just let you guys know, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. What I am going to do is read off the bets from the tailgate. So anybody that is new or didn't get to catch the tailgate, I'm going to hit you with a list of bets right here that people gave out. And then I'm going to crack a top. I'm going to light a joint. I'm going to chill with you guys for a second because it's been nonstop this morning. But without any further ado, I'll get to these bets. Matty Ice, the taint play of the day, is on Toledo, -18. Shout out to Matty Ice. TJ Perry dropped Texas, -6.5. So there's our first bet on this game. Dutch Boy Fresh, my co-host of Medicate Mondays, best show on the goddamn planet, is on Michigan, +7.5. He's also on Georgia Tech ATS. He's on Wake Forest Moneyline, and he's on Northern Illinois first half full game ATS. Wine Time Sports, who will be up here with us very soon, having a glass of wine, I'm assuming, kicking it with us live. He is on the under in the Michigan-Texas game. I'm going to say that again. Wine Time is on the under in this Michigan-Texas game. I'm going to be looking at this game live and maybe getting on a under live if these teams come out with their scripted plays and can put up points. So I might join him there live. He's also got Syracuse +3. He's got Iowa State money line, and he has the over in the Washington State game. Moose Money Bets, my good friend, he is on Iowa, so he's going head-to-head with Wine Time there. He doesn't have a bet in this Michigan-Texas game, but he does have Tennessee first half full game. He has Arkansas team total over 26.5. He has the first half over in the Colorado-Nebraska game. And then he has Amarian Hampton over 11 and over 112.5 rushing yards plus an anytime rushing touchdown TD at +114. I'm going to say it again. Amarian Hampton over 112.5 rushing yards plus an anytime touchdown, rushing touchdown at +114. Almost through him. We got a lot of bets from the show earlier. Kong's Clips. He's on Louisville ATS. He's got Ole Miss ATS. He's got Texas team total under. So he does have another bet in this one. He's taking the under for the Horns, boys. He's got the Texas team total under here. And then he's also on Tennessee full game ATS. Kong put all these bets together, parlayed them. He bet them individually, but he also parlayed them. And he got +781 on his parlay. My dude from the land, Ixnizzle, shout out Cleveland. He came in and he gave us Ohio State third quarter over 13.5 at -114. He also dropped us Toledo -18. Then we got my dude Nunya Betts. Good to see him up on screen with us again. He's on the Arkansas money line for a sprinkle. Then he also took the +9.5 along with Taylor Green over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I'm excited to see what Taylor Green can do today. He got +185 for that bet. And then he's also on Tulane ATS. So rapid fire, a lot of bets for you guys there. That way, anybody who didn't get to tune in has the bets. Shout out to you guys that are here. Let me hit this chat real quick, see who's in here. D. Jenkins, good to see you, man. I appreciate the love. Oscar Bueno, no, man, I'm dyslexic and slow. Oscar Bueno, Nostaros. Oscar Bueno Nostaros. New name. I saw you in the chat with the last show, man. I'm glad you're here rocking with us. Correct me and teach me how to speak correctly because I'm not very good. But I'm glad you're here either way, Oscar. Shout out to you, man. Red Girl. Shout out to you, Red Girl. There's a OG low bagger coming in the chat. Dana Delp also. Good to see you, Dana. Drop your bets, guys. If I missed any of them this morning, I'd love to know what you guys are betting on, what you're looking at. Robert Franklin rolling in. All right. Weight off my shoulders. Professionalism. I guess I didn't have to get beer everywhere. Professionalism's over, though, boys and girls. Now, bets are in. The shit's been talked. Time to have a drink. It's time to win some money. Cheers to all you guys out there in the chat. Let me know if you're cracking a top with me. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Wake up and get money, baby. That's how we do it. Wake up and cash. Jared Bush said he's going with Texas -6.5. Look, I don't have a pregame bet in this one. Last week, we cashed the second half over live. I like not having action in these live streams because I'm quicker to pull the trigger. Sometimes when I have a bet, like a pregame bet, it keeps me from live betting. And I don't want that to be the case today. So I'm going to be looking at live betting this game. If we see early points, I'm going to take the under. If we see Texas fall behind early, I'm going to take Texas. I like Texas in this game not to win, not to cover the spread. I like them to win the football game. I think Texas wins, but I mean, just look at this stadium. I mean, look at this atmosphere. Look at the energy here. You've got the former national champions, and they're ready to fucking roll. They're ready to rock. I think it's going to be a very competitive game back and forth. I think Texas maybe wins by a field goal. Really, that's where I'm at. I think this comes down to the very end of the game. I think Texas maybe wins by a field goal. So with all that being said, I'm looking to live bet Texas. Oscar said, sorry if joint talk breaks YouTube rules. Well, let's see about those, man. You know, all the joint talk you want in here, man. If you haven't tuned in before, Oscar, on Mondays right here on this channel, Pub Sports Radio, I do a show called The Sesh, Medicate Mondays with my dude Dutch Boy Fresh. It's all about gambling and weed. Literally, the whole show is about betting and bud. Let's get this band off the field and get this game rocking. First hit of the day always hits the best, man. Always. I got that Princess Cut Gelato. Anybody in the chat that's got some good bud on them today, let me know what kind of bud you got. Drop those strains in the chat. I love seeing them. Much love, Steve, my dude. Hopefully some of the boys will be up here soon. Just so y'all know, I sent the link out to everyone. But if nobody comes, I'm still going to sit here. You guys can look at my ugly ass face all day. We'll sit here. I'll drink and smoke with you, and we'll talk about the games. So I'm ready to rock, man. Ooh, liquid diamonds. I love those liquid diamonds, man. I like those liquid diamonds when they get infused with a joint, too. Ooh, Jared dropping another winner for us. Said, take Iowa State today. Money line. I like it. Winetine and Moose were on opposite sides. I'm going to be honest. When we do the tailgate or when we cap stuff with a bunch of cappers, I hate it when everybody's on the same side. I prefer it when everybody has different opinions and different angles. When everybody's on the same side, it just is not fun. Like with Tennessee, I'm on Tennessee big today. I'm on them full game. I'm on them first half. I haven't heard one person say they're on North Carolina State, and I don't like that. At least the line is moving. I'll say that. At least the line is moving. But seriously, who the fuck's on North Carolina State? Anybody in the chat? Can anybody in the chat let me know? Are you on North Carolina State? Because I don't know anybody that is. There, Jared said North Carolina State covers. There's one person. I mean, I don't want to trust you. I hope you're wrong, but we'll see. Robert, you and I are in the same boat. I got in on the -7 also. So I think the +10 is a little different. They're getting stretched out. All right, let's see what this panel on ESPN or whatever channel I'm on. I don't even know. Let's see what the panel says. You got 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are on Michigan so far. You got, or 3 of them are on Texas. You got 1 person on Michigan. These scores are ridiculous that they're theorizing on. I think we could see some points today in this game. Sooner or later, all these unders are the offenses are going to start clicking again, and all these unders are going to stop hitting at the rate they're hitting. Hey, shout out Sancho. He said, what's Dabby on so I can tell? I got you, man. I got Arkansas, ATS. Some of the lines have moved around. They've been moving, so I'm just going to tell you ATS. I got Arkansas ATS. I got Tennessee first half full game. I got Nebraska. Now, I got in Nebraska under a touchdown. I think it's important to get in under a touchdown. But I didn't bet this Michigan-Texas game yet. I'm waiting to live bet it. So if you sit here and hang out with me in the chat, we will find action. We already got over 50 people in here, too. Let's pump it up over 100. Start getting some bets in here. as the Michigan Wolverines are about ready to take the field in Ann Arbor. Boy, the stadium is rocking. It looks like it feels great outside too. Don't you just love this? I mean, I'm an A&M guy. I don't like Texas. I don't like Michigan, but this gets me so excited. If you don't love college football, like you got something wrong with you. The energy, the atmosphere, the environment. It's just fucking electric. It's the best. I don't know how they didn't put this game at 6:30 or 7 though. Hook 'em coming in the chat. Where are those Longhorns fans at? Usually the Longhorns fans are real outspoken, I should say. You guys are real opinionated usually. Where are my Longhorns fans at? Come on in. Johnny, you talking about the first half over in this Texas game? When you say first half over? Markel, my dude. Much love, man. Much love. Robert Franklin said he's got Cincinnati Pitt over 62. Man, that game interested me, man. It really did. I wanted to take Cincinnati, but I hate those spreads that are like right there at 2.5. Like I hate them. I hate them. Wolverine. What did he say? Markel, I shouldn't be myself, man. I shouldn't be. There's people that told me they'd be here. They're just not here yet. I've sent the invite to a bunch of people. My guy C-Mac, I sent it to Wine Time. Obviously, Moose. Anybody. Shit, Markel, you could hop up here and hang out if you want. This is just a hangout, man. We're just smoking, drinking, and talking gambling bets that we got. That's all we're doing here. Chip said, Texas going to curb stomp them, huh, Chip? Listen, if you heard me on the tailgate earlier, I do like Texas to win the game. But I do not like Steve Sarkisian. I hate the way he makes adjustments at halftime. I swear to God, the team goes into the locker room at halftime and he's like, oh, I got to take a shit. And he just disappears. Like in my head, Sarkisian just disappears. He goes and takes a shit during halftime. And then the team comes back out on the field without even talking to him. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what he does. Markel, trust me, I don't like being up here by myself. You think I want you guys? You think I want you guys looking at a fucking close up of my face? This shit's awkward. I never thought this on screen stuff is weird to me still to this day. This is not something I ever thought I'd be doing, but I love it. I love capping with you guys. Once we get back from this commercial break, it looks like it will be time for kickoff. Let me know in the chat who's getting the football because I can't hear it. Copyright. I can't have my sound on. So if we know who's getting the ball first, let me know. Dutch boy fresh solo mission. Well, you want to get up here and help me, Dutch? I invite all you motherfuckers. I don't got the pull that Jimmy's got. Jimmy asked people to get on and they jump to it. I asked people to get on. They're like, wait, what time did you want me to wake up on a Saturday? Shout out to Dutch, man. He came in and killed it on the tailgate today. He gave us Georgia Tech ATS. He is on these Michigan Wolverines right here. So Dutch will be tuned into this game. He's got Michigan plus 7.5. He's on Wake Forest money line, Northern Illinois first half full game. I like that Northern Illinois bet. It's not something I saw coming out of you, but I like it, man. Hell yeah. Dutch said he just got some first class funk and he's on his way back. That's how you know he's a real one, bro. I would do the same. I wouldn't leave you. You already know. Got a 57 degrees in Ann Arbor, Michigan right now for this kickoff. What a beautiful temperature. Man, I would love to be in the stands with a hoodie on right now. Just hoodie on, fucking liquor in a water bottle, a weed pen because I'm not going to get kicked out of the stadium. Just ready to rock. It would be so nice. Oscar said, when the guy who hosts a podcast lights up a pre-roll, you know you're in the right spot. I love it, my dude. I'm glad you're here rocking with us, Oscar. I don't got to be by myself anymore, though, because my dude is backstage Just got done with Boss and the Sauce, talking Saturday morning college football. My guy, Wine Time Sports.
Let's go. Let's go. We back at it. We never left, baby. Let's go. We got kickoff about to start. I got the Syracuse game on right now. You got the Michigan game on. So let's go.
Hell yeah, man. It's hard for me. I got multiple TVs in my other room, or I'll set up like iPads and shit so I can watch multiple games. But when I do the live stream, I try and keep on just the game that we're watching. Yeah. It's going to kill me not being able to watch Arkansas. It is going to kill me not being able to watch that game.
Yeah. Hopefully we get the chat updating us on that. Give us some update, fellas. Oh, my guy, Coogie Cam. Let's go. What up, bro? Didn't you say you're going to the game today, Iowa State? I think he said that a couple weeks ago.
That's another one that Iowa State one, the environment.
Yeah, it's going to be wild in Iowa City. Wild. Oh, my guy, Ron Loft in the chat. What's up, my guy? Shout out to the chat, man. Tony Cobb's in there. Shout out to my guy, Nasty Nate. Let's go. Cliff, Jared Bush, Voodoo Ranger, Nunya. Thanks for coming on earlier, Nunya. Thanks for showing out for the Boston Sauce show earlier, too. Shout out to everyone that went out and supported that show. We had a good amount of people in there at one point, so that was cool. Thanks for always showing support, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and even when I finish, I don't even got time to I don't even barely got time to get a drink and take a piss, but I always have to stop and hit the like and show some love for my guys, Big Boss and Ragu, man. And you, obviously.
For sure. Appreciate it. And we got a Syracuse. They start off with the ball. It's about 1:20 in. Kyle McCord just threw an 11-yard pass for a first down. Under center right now, talking to his running back. They are on Georgia Tech's 40-yard line or 38-yard line already. Moving the ball pretty good to start here. I'm on Syracuse +3 in this one, guys. I think they're going to win outright. Just depends if this offensive line can protect Kyle McCord because he likes to sit in that pocket. Oh, there he goes again. Sits in the pocket. Has a wide open receiver, and it falls out of his hands in double coverage. That was good double coverage right there by Georgia Tech.
First play of this Michigan-Texas game. Little out route, little short pass, only picked up about, 2 yards for Texas. Really good open field tackle for Michigan. And I tell you what, open field tackles are going to be a huge, huge factor in this game, but just a beautiful open field tackle by Michigan. And then as Texas took the line for 2nd and 8, we got a false start. And this stadium, I wish I could hear it. Tell me in the chat what it sounds like right now. If you guys in the chat can hear it, let me know what it sounds like. But I bet this place is rocking, man. So that's going to back them up right there. 5 yards, bring up a 2nd and 13. Ewers are going to run a little play action. Looked like it was supposed to be a designed screen pass after the play action, and there was nobody there. There was no back. I mean, that ball was closer to Michigan players than it was anybody on UT. So a long 3rd and 13 here to start. Michigan's defense, first 2 plays of the game, coming out with their ears pinned back. Wouldn't expect anything else, huh?
Oh, Kyle McCord dips it off to his running back. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal here. The chat's ahead of me. They said it's a touchdown Cuse already, so I'm guessing there's a touchdown by Syracuse here in the first couple minutes, which is huge. But I'm in the red zone, guys. My TV's going to be a little bit behind the chat, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, shoot, I get behind too. Did Texas just get a first down on that when I looked down? No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
It's going to be a touchdown, Syracuse. Orange. Let's go.
Did I look away on a big, big play right there? What a catch by Bond. What a catch right there for Texas.
Dude, Bond is a bad man. Bad man, dude.
I mean, not that it was like a super great catch, but I mean, just, a good catch. And he took a hit when he got it. First down for Texas. And a big play, too. They're in Michigan territory now. That put them all the way at the Michigan 39-yard line.
Let's go. All right, so it's going to be a 7-0 early lead for Syracuse. They went down the field very easily. That offensive line completely dominated the defensive line of Georgia Tech, man. Syracuse really went out and got some big boys, man, and beat these guys up, man. A couple of the ACC teams have been doing – Kansas did that too, actually. They got some big boys on that offensive line. ACC and Big 12, not usually known for the – it's usually the Big 10 that have the big boys, but these guys are beefing them up, man. Let's go. Colin McCord is hyped on the sideline. He's saying, let's go to his teammates, man. Been watching a lot of his interviews lately. He seems so calm and composed and everything, and just seems like he's very content where he is. I think Syracuse is being slept on so much this season.
You're big. You're on Syracuse +3, right? Because
+3, yeah.
Yeah, you got Syracuse +3. Who was on the other side of that one? Somebody was.
My guy Dutch. We should hit. I was gonna message him last night and tell him to hop onto the stream. He's good vibes, man. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to ball too. You know what I mean? So
it's so funny, man. A few people put that in the chat yesterday. It was on the live stream with Jimmy. They're like, "Oh, Dutch knows his ball." I'm like, he's always known it. I don't know when people got the impression that it didn't. It's because he hadn't been betting college football and he's been focusing on NFL and NBA.
Yeah.
Dude, Dutch knows how to gamble. He lives in Vegas and it's what he does. So for anybody who has that misconstrued, you don't know what you're talking about. And Dutch bets all the time and doesn't post it. Like he sends me bets that he makes all the time, even in baseball. But he's just not, he doesn't post it all.
For sure, yeah. Nah, he's a good dude. Always good to be on the screen with good vibes.
Ooh.
First down, Texas.
Yeah. Nice little screen pass right there on 3rd and 5.
Where are they on the field, Cab?
That should put him at about the 35, I think. Michigan's 35-yard line.
This is when Michigan clamps down, though, man. Hayden Skeen's going to start this drive off. He's going to get the ball to his running back, and they're going to take him down for a -3 yards on the opening down. Let's go. Stack the box. I mean, Georgia Tech, we all know what they're going to do. They're going to run the ball, stack the box, make Hayden Skeen throw to his receivers, and keep your corners on islands, you know?
For sure. I'm looking at this chat. You guys, bro, you just don't do that to me. Who was that? Voodoo Ranger? Bro, you just threw me for a mental loop. I was like, what are you talking about? The Arkansas game hasn't started yet. You made me like, Arkansas. The Tennessee game hasn't started yet. He said, is that a McCall touchdown? I'm sitting here. I was like, what? I didn't think this game started till later. You got me freaking out, bro. No, it's not a McCall touchdown. You ain't even playing yet, motherfucker.
What time's that game at? Is that the noon 30 game?
Where is it? I just had it.
2:30 your time.
No, that's 6:30 my time, so 7:30 Eastern.
Got it. It's 4:30 my time. Yeah, we got good games on all day, man.
Bro, how is it 4th and fucking 17? What? Oh, he got sacked. I was looking. I want to watch the Arkansas game if I'm being honest, but I'm gonna stick to this one. Ewers got trouble in the back on 3rd and 7. He's gonna scramble. Make one guy miss and pick up a first down. That's Ewers. I saw you said in the chat, somebody said Ewers is a toolbox. He's a pretty damn good quarterback, though. And I don't like Texas. I mean, I'm an A&M guy, so that's coming from a fucking as far on the other side as you can possibly be. Fuck Texas. A&M's going to beat them this year. A&M don't – listen, A&M don't got to win nothing but the game against Texas this year. They can lose every other game. I don't give a shit. Just beat Texas, please. Please.
Where's it at this year?
Dude, I think it's at Kyle Field. I got to double check. I might be wrong. Somebody in the chat can correct me because I know somebody out there knows.
Damn. King on 3rd and 11, little toss to his running back for a 15-yard gain, gives it back to his running back for another 1 or 2 yards on first down. There's flags on the field. I'm guessing this is I think this might be offsides defense. Offsides.
You don't look like a steer to me, boy. You say Kirk Gray said steers and queers, boys, and you don't look like a steer to me.
Yeah, this crowd is rocking at Syracuse right now. I mean, it's not the biggest. It's a dome though. I mean, you can't hear anything when you're in a dome and it's sold out. There's like 40,000 there, 50,000.
Ooh, did they put God, I want to watch this Arkansas game, bro. Did they put Oklahoma State on their 1-yard line with that punt?
I could switch it around to that one too.
Right? I probably could too. I'm just not going to do it. They did. They put Oklahoma State on the 1-yard line. Ooh.
What number you got in on Arkansas at 7.5, correct?
Yeah, terrible line.
Why did it go up so much? Was there someone out for Arkansas?
Bro, Arkansas's fan base is crazy too.
Yeah,
okay, because
sure.
you know how we do those cutout videos?
Yeah.
God forbid you say something about Arkansas. They will jump the fuck out of you in those videos. Bro, I've never had a video that's had like even 50 comments on it. That one's got like 70, and it's just all Arkansas fans just talking shit, going back and forth.
That's how it was with the Miami Florida game. There was like 45 comments on there. I was like,
touchdown.
So many people Florida from who?
My bad to interrupt you. Touchdown Texas.
Touchdown Texas. Wow.
Flag on the field though. Flag on the field. Hold on.
Holding.
Oh my.
It's good for the under. Texas. Good for the under for my under. Jamal Haynes is going to get a first down right there on 3rd and 1, runs for about 4, getting to about Syracuse 40 right now, driving down the field pretty quick.
Johnny K said he got Arkansas at plus 12.5. Damn, I got a terrible number on that. Looks like Cincinnati just scored against Pittsburgh. I wanted Cincinnati in that game. I mean, it's way early. Them putting up the first touchdown doesn't mean, I should have bet it. I'm just simply saying I wanted Cincinnati in that game, and I didn't take it. 3rd and 21 for Texas. They're just going to have to throw a little short pass, pick up about 8 yards on it, and attempt the field goal here. So, I mean, all said and done on this drive, I want to say a good job by Michigan to hold them to a field goal, but they did need that holding call. I'll say that. They did need that holding call. I need Michigan's offense to show something wine time because I want to live bet this game. I don't like I'm sitting here wanting to watch, the games I have bets on. And if I bet this, I'll be more interested. But I want to take the under, or I want to. Oh, did he block it? Did he? I can't see the fucking football. I know he missed it. The kick is no good. I think a Michigan player might have got a hand on that. Hard to tell, though.
It's going to be a Haynes King 21-yard touchdown run to tie it up here in Syracuse.
Oh, he just 21-yard run. He just shanked it. He didn't get a hand on that. What a bad kick. I mean, there's good pressure right there in the back, so I guess maybe he had to get it up.
How far was the field goal?
Like 40-something yards?
Oh, okay. My bad. No, you're good. That's good. I got the under in it, so, any points they don't get is always a plus, especially when they could have had a touchdown on the play before.
Shout out to my guy, Talk Sports with JT. I'm excited to get you up here, JT. We got to get you up here to talk college football with us. I agree with you. I was literally in the process of saying, good job, Michigan defense, and then I bit my tongue. I was like, well, not really.
Michigan, man, when they're the red zone defense, it's, in my opinion, the best in the nation. I should probably turn that game on because I actually do have a play in that. But my TV's a little bit behind, so I'm going to be behind.
Bro, this Arkansas game looks so good. Oklahoma State's stuck at 4th and 3 right now at their own 3-yard line. 4th and 8 at their own 3-yard line, excuse me. Fuck me, I want to watch this football game. Go block that punt in the end zone, Arkansas. Come on.
For real. Yeah, Arkansas moved the ball well.
Bro, I might have to go get an iPad or something to put another game on. I can't stand that shit. You sure?
Oh, yeah, you're all good.
You sure? Okay, cool. It is awkward being here by yourself, but I'll be real quick.
I'll do a little play-by-play on this game right now. Yeah, guys, we got Georgia Tech driving right now in Syracuse territory. Well, they just got that touchdown, so it's going to be Syracuse ball here. It's going to be 7-7 after the extra kick. I am behind a little bit, guys, behind it on the chat, so if you guys see anything, let me know. Extra point is good. It's going to be 7-7 now. Yeah, that Michigan game, man. I'm on the under 44. I got in on Tuesday. I would love that it went down to 42.5. I think it got all the way down to 41.5 at one point. Went up to 42.5 today. Gave it out as a 43. Had a little bit juiced on the show earlier. We got
back.
Oh, you're good. Arkansas's got the good field range to start after the punt. They're on Oklahoma State's 45-yard line.
Beautiful. I need Arkansas to play a full fucking football game.
They moved the ball so well last week, given I know their opponent, but the new offensive coordinator, man, bringing him back. I think that's going to be big time, especially for their quarterback.
Sancho said, do we sprinkle Arkansas money line? I mean, I'm already on the spread, so of course I like it. I like it. Speaking of Green, Taylon Green right there, rushed for 17 yards. Big first down play for the Razorbacks. Arkansas.
Let's go. Let's get the end zone, Razorbacks. Let's go.
I need wins today, boys. I went 2-3 week 0 and week 1. Not very good. But at the same time, I didn't make very many bets. So
yeah, that double OT yesterday just had me feeling some type of way after the game. I was just like, fuck, double overtime for both teams to have to score 2 different touchdowns for it to go over, man. Like,
oh man, shout out to you, Champion Slide. He said, I watch on YouTube on another tablet in the game TV, so I don't chat much. Wanted to say thank you for what you guys, for everything you guys do. Man, thank you. You're the reason why we do it. So thank you, Champion. Appreciate you, man. Michigan on 1st and 15. They must have had a false start. Going to run the ball, pick up 5 yards. Good carry right there, but just back to the original line of scrimmage, probably, or maybe a yard past it. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10 right here.
It's going to look like a big play for Arkansas. Did you see that? Wow. I think they're on OK State's 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Let's go. Big pass by Taylon Green to get them there. 1-yard run right there. It's going to be 2nd and goal right here on the 5-yard line for Arkansas. Should let Green run it in right here.
Is that no, not ball on the ground. I thought that the way that everyone was scrumming that pile, I thought it was Pita. You know what my least, everybody always talks about college kickers and they're referring to like
touchdown Arkansas.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a long football game. There's nothing to get excited about. I fucked up and didn't take first half. I'm on full game. I don't know.
They went down pretty quick, given they had good field territory, but I mean, that took them less than 2 minutes to go 45 yards. So
come on, Razorbacks. Yo, Arkansas wins this game. Their football team.
They're back up. Yeah, they're back, man. I don't know. This might get them in the rankings, quite honestly, because it's this number 16 team, and they are an SEC team. I don't think they had any votes this year or this week, but beating a number 16 team on the road, I mean, that's pretty big time. Jaquindon Jackson, 5-yard touchdown.
Our guy Oscar, he must have noticed your bong because he said, is someone else coming on screen and they're about to put a gas mask on? I swear to God, this is hardcore chill. Funny, we talk about gas masks, man. A lot of people don't realize this. But the OG of Pub Sports Radio, Jeff Slaughter, I don't know if you saw it or not, Wine Time. He actually came on the sesh back when the show first started.
I saw that, and he had that on. He was taking a bong rip, right?
Well, he had his gas mask on, bro. It had so much smoke going through it.
I remember that.
And he hit me up afterwards. He's like, dude, that was so much smoke, man.
I didn't even get one of those things.
Look, here's the thing. Gas masks are funny looking and they're cool, but you got to use a lot of weed when you use them.
Yeah.
Like, you got to use a lot of green.
It's going to be about 2nd down and 8 here for Syracuse to start this drive here after giving up the touchdown at 7-7 in this game.
No, Dougie. He said, how's the weed game in Texas? Is it easy to get good bud like it is here in Cali? No, bro. I have to get my bud from Cali. My weed comes from California, and it's not my favorite thing to have to jump through to get every time I get it. So, no, the weed in Texas is not good.
It's completely illegal in Texas, right?
Yeah. My weed's good, but my weed's not from Texas. So
it's going to be about 3rd and 7 here coming up for Syracuse.
Let's go, Razorbacks. Come on, baby. What is it? Sue Pig or something like that? What do they say? Swoop pig, swoop pig.
That's going to be a big catch for a first down. Let's go. Syracuse keeps the chains moving on 3rd and long. Big 15-yard pass. Kyle McCord sitting in the pocket, waiting for an open receiver, getting protection from his O-line, trusting his O-line.
There it is, Nunya. Woo pig suey. I knew it was something like that. Hey, there's one of wait, well, how was that touchdown? How did we get that touchdown for Arkansas?
It was a 5-yard touchdown run by Jaquindon Jackson.
Oh, okay. We need
extra point was good.
We need Taylor Green to throw.
And there goes Syracuse. He's at the 20. He's pushed out of bounds though. Big play by Syracuse. Big play by Syracuse, man. These teams are moving the ball downfield. This total went all the way to 61.5 today. It is coming back, holding offense. Wow.
Dude, it's the worst, man. It's the worst. Shout out to my guy, Old E. It's like this Texas-Michigan game. I wonder where my dude Swig is. I just got left with the shit into the stick. I'm not getting the live lines anymore. I'm not getting none of it. Like, didn't have a producer this morning, but you know what? We don't need none of it. We got you guys in the chat. We got wine time coming up on screen. That's all we need.
We good. 1st and 20 here for Syracuse.
Dutch. He said all we need is winners. All right. That's what I'm trying to do, man. He said he just got back from grabbing some of that bubble bath. I went up to New Mexico. Big play for Texas across the 50 to the 40. They're going to be back in Michigan territory here.
Yeah, it's a good game so far, Dutch. Both teams are moving the ball quite easily.
Yo, this is bad gambling etiquette. I'm going to make a bet here, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. Just be wine time left. How do you guys feel about that? That's how you know I'm a degenerate, because I'm like, look, this is disgusting, and I don't want to admit what I'm about to do to anyone, so I'm just going to do it by myself on my phone. Hold on.
Is it a proper game or?
I might not bet it. I got to look first. I just thought of something I wanted to bet in this Michigan-Texas game. Ewers with another little quick pass there on 2nd and 7. Going to pick up about 5 yards and bring a big third down here for Texas. 3rd and 2. They are in Michigan territory again. They already missed one field goal.
That stadium rocking right now?
Bro, I wish I could hear it. I got to imagine it's loud. And we've already had 2 false starts in the first drive on Texas. I didn't realize how well Texas hit that transfer portal for their receivers. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I missed that. They dominated that.
Yeah, they're very talented on the receiving corps. It's going to be a 4th and 1 for Syracuse. I know Dutch is probably ahead of me right now, so he probably already knows what happened. But Kyle McCord looks like he's going to give it to his running back for a big gain right there, about 15 yards.
I got to say, too, like, as somebody who's watched Texas my whole life, I feel like Texas and A&M are in the same boat, whereas, like, they get overhyped so quickly. Like, if they beat anyone that's just half-ass, like, if Texas or A&M, either one beats, like, a half-ass football team, like, oh, they're number 15 in the nation now. Oh, this team's in the top 10. They're really good. And it's the same thing every year. They're not really good. All that being said, Texas being put at 7.5 tells a goddamn story here.
Yeah.
Bro, they're in Michigan going against the returning national champions.
I know.
On the road. And you're
Crazy.
getting 7.5 points. Like, I understand. Like, and you know, my guy Dutch or anybody else on Michigan, you guys might cash this bet. And at the end of it, I'm going to be sitting here, you know, wondering why the fuck did I not take Michigan? That was free. But at the same time, it tells a story saying that Texas is favored by this much. I mean, I would have put this line at like, I would have put it at like 2.5, like that Miami, Florida line. Like
I'd say 3.5. Yeah, around that though, for sure. No, I totally agree with you though. It's going to be if they can capitalize in the red zone. We already saw them miss that field goal. They got held to a field goal.
Does Dutch look? You don't have Dutch. Now that I'm not alone, I felt Dutch was like, you're solo. I could feel him. He was going to hop on, and I know Dutch isn't the biggest fan of the live stream sometimes. Touchdown Texas. Is that touchdown Texas? Touchdown Texas. Touchdown Texas.
Yep, touchdown Texas.
Looks like it's going to be Helm, the tight end, in the back of the end zone right there. But I'll send you the link, Dutch, because you're always welcome up here if you want to get on.
Arkansas is moving they got the ball back right now. It looks like they're moving it.
Woo Sue Pig. Woo Pig Sue. Whatever the fuck it is. Let's go.
Syracuse driving right now.
I wanted to take, you want to know what the bet that I wanted to bet was? And I did not bet it. I wanted to go see if I could get Texas under a touchdown in the first half when they had the ball there. And that's why I was like, this
just blocked a field goal.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, continue.
Nothing. Nate just said, what the fuck did you just say? I said, woo Sue Piggy. Whatever the fuck Arkansas says. Let's go. Woo Pig Suey. I'm dyslexic even when I don't read things. Got my dude Man Bear Pig rolling in the chat. I wanted to take Texas first half right there before they scored that touchdown. I was just going to see if I could get them under a touchdown in the first half, but obviously I still don't have a line. Since I made that comment about making a bet, my line's been, my whole thing's been black the entire time. I'm getting no line for this game.
Hey, shout out to the 130 people in the chat right now, man. Hit the like button. Buy a membership. We'll fucking take some chugs here. We haven't taken any chugs yet, but buy someone a membership, 2 memberships. I'll chug the rest of this wine right now. Cheers to you guys for being here, though. We appreciate you guys. We got nothing without you. Having a blast talking these games with you guys.
I'm down to do a little chuggy poo. I'll chug a little bit with you guys. Any memberships, any donations? We might have to like last week after I shotgunned that beer and then chugged another one. Like after a few, there's going to be stipulations. But for now, donation, membership, whatever. We'll start rocking. Look at the OG coming in the chat. My guy Big Ragu right here.
I think
I reached out to Migs.
Swig, I think.
Big Ragu. For anybody else, I would say that I'm not the person to ask. But for you, I'm going to text everyone I know in Pub Sports Radio right now. I'm going to tell Slaughter. I'm going to tell Jimmy. I'm going to tell Jose. And hopefully they can get it fixed because they got to get that fixed for you. I'm going to do it right now, Big Ragu.
Yeah, we'll get that taken care of for you, Doc.
But the reason I told you like that, Ragu, is because you got to understand I don't actually know how to fix it for you. But I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it to Swig too. I'm going to send it to Jimmy. I'm going to send it to Slaughter. I'm going to send it to Swig. I'm going to send it to Jose. And somebody's got to get you lined up.
Shout out to Kuyi Cam in the chat. He's at the Iowa tailgate right now, man. Enjoy that shit. That's probably a blast, man.
No, you don't even got to reach out, Big Ragu. I'm reaching out for you right now. I just sent it to Jimmy. I'm going to send it to Jose. Send it to Jose. I'm going to send it to Slaughter. Somebody's got to get it fixed, man. We got to get it working for you. And I'm going to send it to Swig Bets.
Shout out to Oscar Bueno. Wine Time Sport 2 years ago, Coos played at UNC, and there was 2 girls at halftime flashing their Hall of Oh, shit, man. That's a good time right there, man.
Jalapeno.
Yeah. Big, I know I haven't heard that used for that, but Taylor Green.
That makes me a little uncomfortable. Like, the fuck is a jalapeno, bro? That sounds like more like a little dick than it does titties.
Dude, Arkansas is doing whatever they want offensively to Oklahoma State right now. They're beating them on the line. Dude, Jaquin Jackson, 17-yard run. They're on Oklahoma State's 26-yard line. They're about to be in the red zone. Wow. Good start for the Razorbacks.
I guess you're going to figure out what stream you're on real quick, Oscar. He said he didn't want to say that. He was trying to edit it.
Saturated. Yeah, they're going to win that game outright, my friend. Let's go Illinois.
Big Ragu. Jose already answered me, said he sent it to Swig, and I also sent it to Swig too. So I guess he's the guy. Cracking another one with you guys. Yo, wine time. I've said this before. I don't drink, bro. Like before the first Saturday, like the first stream, the live stream we did for the Florida State game, I probably hadn't had a drink in like 2 months.
Holy
but
shit.
When we do these Saturday streams, I drink with you guys. Well, and then I didn't drink last week, and then Saturday came, I drank. I didn't drink this week. Saturday came, I'm drinking. So I enjoy it, man. I enjoy having a few drinks with you guys.
Let's go.
I don't drink because I think I don't not drink because I think there's a problem with it. I don't drink because I don't do things half-assed.
I feel that. Hey, on that note, cheers to you, Cab, my brother. Thanks for having me on, man. Cheers to the chat. Appreciate you guys for showing out. Let's get this cash.
Hell yeah, man. Nunya said he ain't never heard a person called titties jalapenos. There are a lot of different melons. Like, fuck, man. There's so many different options you could have gone with.
Dutch says, what kind of beer are you drinking?
Coors Light. Coors Light. He was hoping it was Bud Light. That's
and
his
big run for Taylor Green. They're first and goal here on OK State's 5-yard line. Wow.
Say it to me again, baby. Let's go. Woo pig Stewie, baby.
Run it in. Same thing what they did last time. Run it in right here. You got 4 tries.
I'd like them to score any way that they can. I don't care. But for my guy Nunya, I would be okay with them throwing because I'd love for.
Oh, he's got Green over what, 1.5?
Mm-hmm. He's also got Arkansas money line and Arkansas ATS, so he's all over it.
Kyle McCord comes back out on the field with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. It is a tie ball game.
My guy Olaf Fab said he likes the Wake and Bake show, man. Much love, man. I love hanging out with you guys. That's the Medicaid Monday on Mondays. Wine time. I've been saying if there's ever a program redirection with Pub, I'd love to have a show like just a morning joint where we wake up and smoke a joint with the chat every morning.
For real, bro.
I know that'd be like a niche group of people, but shit, I'd get on here and smoke with you guys every morning.
It's the real deal. That shit's always good, dude. Wow, big play right there by Syracuse. They're now in Georgia Tech territory.
Bro, I said I don't do shit half-assed, Nate. That's what I'm talking about. He said Pubapalooza Cab's swigging out my tequila bottle like it's water. I don't do it half-assed, and listen to me.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Another 5-yard touchdown run by Jaquindon Jackson.
Woo! Sue Pig Suey, baby. Let's go.
We're now at the end of the first quarter. Syracuse is driving in Georgia Tech territory.
Man, I love that Nate's in the chat. I wish he wasn't lame and would get on camera with us. Nate's my fucking boy, man. Like every time I go to San Antonio, he's my fucking roommate, and his ass won't get on screen with me. It's weird.
He's the man, dude. I was my first time. I got to hang out in that pub with you as well. Good time, man. Good dude right there. We always have that fucking inside joke, getting each other tequila and soda. So good times with him, man. There's some fun nights over there in San Antonio, man. Had a blast.
Nate's always talking shit.
Yeah, I love it though. He's just doing it to do it too. You know, he's so Boston. I love it.
Ooh, 2nd and 4. Nice little run right there for Michigan. Hard 4 yards. But they are going to pick it up and get the first down. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock in this Michigan-Texas game. Texas has an early lead, 7-0. But Michigan with the ball here. 1st and 10. They're driving a little bit. Looks like we got good football one time. It's funny. I get anxious about these lives sometimes because I'm like, people will hop on the tailgate, but getting people to hop on the live is a different thing. And I don't know why I worry about it because after I have a few drinks with you guys in the chat, it's just watching football and hanging out.
Yeah, for real. This
flea flicker, and it's going to be caught for Michigan. They're going to get into Texas territory.
Wow.
Little flea flicker.
Hey, got to try something, man. Got to try something different for that offense, man. That offense is didn't look good. I mean, Fresno State, they're good at Mountain West program. Don't get me wrong, but
that was a good ball by Warren right there. He didn't have a huge space to throw that in, and he did it.
Has Warren been in the whole game, Cab?
I don't know.
I wonder if Orgy's been in there at all. And dude, I thought he was supposed to be the starter. I know he's going to be in there at least a couple drives. I just don't know when.
So our guy Oscar said, "What is that San Antonio?" Who's been in here rocking with us? Said he lives in Richardson. Are you talking about Richardson, like in the DFW area? Because if you live in Richardson and DFW area, you're not very far from me, man. But San Antonio is the home of Pub Sports Radio. There's a bar in downtown San Antonio, Southtown 101, and right inside that bar is the studio and the home of Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter. He owns the bar and he owns Pub Sports Radio. He's the Don, the OG. And I mean, it doesn't get better than this. He's the reason. Pub Sports Radio is the reason that we're right here right now with you guys. Another little trick play for Michigan. Huge hole up the middle for the back. They faked the reverse sweep and handed it up the middle. And Edwards is going to pick up about 12 yards. Go put points on the board, Michigan. Go put points on the board and let me live bet the under and let me live bet Texas. Go score a touchdown. Because these trick plays ain't going to work all fucking game. I didn't even know people still ran flea flickers. I thought that was...
That's what I'm saying, trying something different. You don't see that every day anymore, man. The opening drive of the second quarter, McCord, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Worthless little pass play right there on first down. Only going to pick up a yard for Michigan. Let's see Tulane put up a touchdown on K-State. Yeah, I will be rooting. Yeah, I'll be rooting for Tulane. My guy Jimmy, our guy Jimmy's on him, so I'm rooting for Jimmy.
Oh, is he? What is he on? How so?
Dude, I hate, like, you guys got to understand, we stuff so much in our fucking heads to cap all this. Like, I don't want to say it wrong, but I'm pretty sure he just took Tulane.
Got it.
Like ATS, like spread, but I'm not 100%. My guy Donnie in the chat, he said, with Saturday live streams and Jimmy doing Sundays NFL, this is going to be a blast. Dude, I love it. And Wine Time, I got to say this. Thank you, man, for coming on the tailgate, for coming on these live streams. Without Moose and without Wine Time, I wouldn't be doing half as good as I'm doing right now. It would be a shit show without you guys. So thank you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys for having me always, man. It's always a blast doing this, man. I think live streams are the best part, honestly, because you get to watch the game and talk about it. You know what I mean? Talk to the chat about it, talk to cappers about it. So I love doing live streams. Big play right there by Syracuse.
Shout out Big Ragu, man. Big Ragu, this goes without saying. Any time that you can join, I want you, Big Ragu. I just don't want to be that guy that asks every single week. But I always want you, Big Ragu. So if it's ever a live stream you can join or the tailgate, I told everybody on the tailgate that you probably won't be able to join because I know you got Boss in the Sauce because Wine Time's got to bounce for it. But you're like my favorite college football capper. You and Big Boss, my favorite college football cappers, man. So shout out Big Ragu.
Yeah, shout out to both of them, man. I've learned so much from them over the last year. It's crazy, man. Always a blast doing this show.
God, you got to be on the inside. Jesus Christ, you're wild.
Syracuse is driving right here. It's going to be a first down here. It's not going to be first and goal yet, but they're going to be close.
That is fucking wild, Dutch. Wild. Let's get that comment off screen. You're wild for that one. I'm going to send this link just so he's got it to our guy Big Ragu, just in case. What are you sweating right now? Wine Time. I've got your bets written right here, but for the chat, What all are you sweating?
Yeah, I mean, I got Syracuse +3 guys. They're on the Georgia Tech 12 right now, or on the 11, trying to score. Also on the under 44 in the Michigan game. I think it's 7-0 in that one still, I hope. I'm not sure, though. Also later on, I'm on the Iowa State +3 side. I'm on the Washington State and Texas Tech over 65.5. I think it's 66. I still like it there. There might be one other play I'm missing. But those are my plays.
Beautiful. I've got Arkansas.
Let's go.
Bro, it's so funny, man. It's so funny because, like, if you have a lot of action, people want to talk like that's not the way to bet. If you don't have a lot of action, people want to talk like that's not the way to bet. Let me tell you, if you're listening in the chat, let me tell you this. The way to bet is fucking winning, okay? I don't give a shit if you make one bet a day or if you make 30 bets a day. Just
100%.
win. Just fucking win. That's what matters. I get a lot of flack. People talk about baseball and be like, oh, well, you only have your one prop a day. I'm like, well, motherfucker, that prop might be plus 120. And if I cash it, I'm great with one bet plus 120 a day. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Wherever you're comfortable and finding value at, honestly, if you find a lot of value, you bet it. If just find value on one game, I mean, that's all you need. If you win 1 unit a day, I mean, I'm happy with that. Let's be honest. So I don't mind it at all.
Hey, JT said he bets 3 games a day. Look, I will be honest about one thing. I hate having an even number of bets, and there's no logic. It's just the weirdest. Like, if I have four bets, I'm very likely to find a 5th one, right? If I have 6 bets, I'm likely to find a 7th. If I have 2, I'm likely to find a 3rd. Just a weird little thing I hate having, because I want to fucking win or lose, and I don't want to win or lose off juice. I want to win or lose, like, off my bets on the day. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Earl Sports Bets in the chat. A day in the black is always a good day. Hey, damn straight. Always.
Hey, shout out to Earl Sports Bets in the chat, man. You and I haven't ever really got to talk much. You know, I'm a pretty big pothead. You're not. We have a little bit different, like, things.
Touchdown, Kyle McCord. Let's go. Touchdown, passing touchdown. Let's go. They take the lead. Earl Sports Bet, Nick, he's a good dude. I've been on screen with him a couple times with Dave. Really knowledgeable, young guy, really knowledgeable for not his age, just for anyone. Really good capper. He's killing it in baseball. Him and his brother both.
Well, that's what I was going to get at, man. Shout out to you. Even though we have a difference of opinion when it comes to the green and stuff like that, we got to do more content together, man. You're a great capper, and anytime you want to join the tailgate or the live streams, I'd love to have you. Like I said earlier to Big Ragoo, I'm not the person that's going to ask every week. If I tell you I want you, that means I want you. So if you're willing to ever join, Earl, I'd love to have you, my dude.
Yeah, he just threw it up to a big body and he went up and got it. Let's go.
I'll sit on screen by myself for 20 minutes like I did to start this stream before I ask everybody I know. You know what I mean? But speaking of bringing in heavy hitters right here.
Oh, let's go.
I think I've said this 3 times today. This dude that we're about to pop up on screen is easily one of my favorite college football cappers. Before you ever saw me on screen, every Saturday morning and every week, I was listening to everything this guy had to say. I still do it today. Anytime he caps a game, I listen to it. Shout out to my dude coming up right here, Big Ragoo. What up, Big Ragoo?
Oh.
I'm glad someone's listening, because my family doesn't listen to a word I tell them. So you guys are really my family too. So I appreciate you having me on. I had to come in because I appreciate you getting that message across, and Jimmy responded. Swiggy's responded. I guess he's going home to get me straightened out. So yeah, I want to get in the cappers contest with you guys, man, for the season. So I want to do that. And then of course I just got off screen with my guy Wine Time with Boss, who's in South Bend watching Notre Dame play today. That's awesome. Hope he has a great time. But man, thanks for having me come on, man. Always appreciate the invite. And I don't always make it, but I appreciate the invite, my guy. I got to go to the hospital in a little while too. Once I get done with Miggy, my dad's getting his gallbladder taken out, so I'm gonna go check up on him, make sure he's doing okay. So, but man, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Prayers and thoughts to your pop.
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy year for that poor guy, man. 85-year-old, tough as nails, man, tough as nails.
That's great.
Yeah,
we got
you guys. I heard you guys talking about Sweat. How about Army beating up on FAU right now?
They're smacking them up right now.
Smacking them around, and Texas has got, they're up 7-0, and then Bowling Green taking Penn State out to the Beaver Shed right now, beating the shit out of them 17-7. in their house.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody in the chat's going to love that you're talking about Penn State. Who was it that was just hating on Penn State? But yeah, that's Bowling
Penn
Green
State usually at Happy Valley, they're tough out. On the road is where they usually struggle. But, this NIL, not saying that, Bowling Green's a big NIL, recruiter and stuff like that. But, the game has changed, guys. We're watching it change in front of us week to week. It's becoming a little more interesting to cap college football. So we got to be one step ahead, stay sharp, communicate. These group chats, like we got the best chat in the world right here with the Pub Sport team. I mean, they're super solid. We got some great cappers. So we feed off the chat. Like Jimmy says, there's no show without the chat. So you guys keep firing away, keep listening, and we cap together, we'll win together.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man, I was just thinking about Big Boss. He's at the Notre Dame game today. Was he on Notre Dame last week? I can't remember.
He was.
I believe so.
He was.
You hear him tell the story about how the team was just leaving the hotel a couple hours before the game. That was kind of interesting, I thought.
Yeah, he was at the same hotel with them.
Yeah, he was staying at at a hotel probably about 45 minutes away, and that's where the NIU team was staying. At his hotel, he was saying he was wearing the Notre Dame gear, and they were giving him a hard time in the elevator. Three of the players. So
funny, man. Hey, our guy Dutch, he hit me from left field with this. Dutch took the points with NIU first half and full game. He came on and gave it on the show. Yeah,
he should have talked to Boss before he did that. Maybe.
Yeah,
that's a money game for NIU. They fund their program when they play somebody like Notre Dame. It's a big time check for them. But they're not going to lay down, obviously. But defensively, they're pretty good. They've always been a good defensive team. They've had their offensive struggles, but Notre Dame, they've been tough. I know. I don't think you backed us on that spot, right? Did you pass on that game?
On the Notre Dame one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed away.
Yeah, you didn't pass. You should have passed, or you passed.
I passed on it. Yeah, I wanted to take the under on it, honestly, because I don't know if NIU is going to score. To be honest, Notre Dame's defense just looked so good last Saturday. So.
Al Golden.
Yeah, literally, Golden. Yeah, for sure. I know. When I saw that higher, that was big time for them, dude. Big time.
Yeah,
bro. Betting on A&M last week might be the worst bet that I've.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I know A&M's your team guy.
That was such a stupid bet, Ragu.
We caught the under. I didn't actually. I wasn't on the side. I was on the under that game, which we were able to cash at. It got under, but and that's a tough place, like you said. College Station's probably top 3 tough place to play in the nation.
It's like
for visitors.
I can't say it enough. That was one of the worst bets I've ever made, and I feel even worse that I gave it to people, especially.
Man. You can't listen. Never apologize for your play. Never ever apologize for a play.
There you go.
You get in a hot seat about it. So what? You know what I mean? So, who gives a shit? It's just like you said. You talk about betting a number of games, like people getting on you for not betting more than one game. And I'm the same way with you. It's funny you said that. I started laughing when you talk about ending on an odd number like 3 or 5. Or I'm the same way. I rarely end up like 4. Because if you have like a 3 and 2 day, you're going to have that positive money if you're betting your juice the right way. If you bet minus 110, plus 110, plus 120, and that's where I like to be. I never rarely, especially with baseball, because baseball is such a grind, man. If you don't get good, average money line in baseball, you can still, and I mention this every time I talk about baseball. If you like the Dodgers when they won 106 games. You lost money with the Dodgers if you bet them on the money line every game. So you got to be mindful with that juice. That's exactly. Be very mindful. That's how we beat them. We're here to beat the juice, guys.
I tell you guys what, and I know people in the chat don't want to hear me talk baseball, but when you bring it up, I got to say this. I've had a lot of success just taking an individual player to get a hit, and then whichever team I like with the money line.
Yeah.
So instead of laying the run line, or instead of taking, like a first 5 run line or a full game run line, just go pick a player that you think is going to get a single hit in the game, and then take the money line. You're usually getting plus money on it. It's been working for me.
Yeah, whatever works, man. Get to the window with it, Get to the window with it. So how we doing on our sweats right now?
Looks like Syracuse is going to get the ball back right now. Kyle McCord, big 32-yard pass downfield. They are already in about midfield now, driving, leading the game 14-7. Hopefully they can get another score right now. I'm on the Syracuse +3.
Oh man, I saw somebody in the chat say that Arkansas was about to score again, and I've got OSU putting up a touchdown. What just happened?
Wait, what? They were 3rd and 8 on the Oklahoma State 29.
God damn it.
Pick 6, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it has to be.
Oh, yeah, that's what Voodoo Ranger said. Pick 6.
That's brutal.
70 yards? Who was he throwing it to?
That's brutal. That's my sweat right there. Bigger go. I got Arkansas.
I'm telling you what, I'm looking at. I know it's early in the season, but like Cincinnati's beating Pittsburgh right now. Cincinnati's like a bottom tier Big 12 team, and the ACC right now is not showing out at all. If you look at what the ACC's got going on, I know they're going to get in conference play and start playing, amongst themselves, but they've been taken out to the woodshed by a lot of all their top tier teams, like Clemson, Florida State. Pittsburgh was they competed for an ACC championship a year or two ago. So not a good look for the ACC right now going forward. Maybe ESPN was right last year about the ACC being a little bit off.
Speaking of a little bit off, Kansas State, it looks like they're down 14-3 right now to Tulane in the second quarter.
What?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I seen that early.
I mean, Tulane still, I'm sure they still got it. I mean, Willie Fritz left, but
yeah, he's on.
They're still running the same kind of system he was running over there. They probably got a lot of the same guys that didn't go with him over to Houston.
You got 29 coaching changes in the NCAA this year, which is absurd.
That's crazy.
It is nuts when you think about it, because it used to be like when you got into the bowl season, a system that I used to do. I don't know if it'll work today, but I remember one year particularly I was out in Nevada during bowl season, and I said, I'm fading all teams that lost their coaches, going into bowl games, like mainly it's like the teams that are 6-6, those type teams. And it worked. It used to work pretty good. And I never played these big parlays, but I played an 18 parlay, and I kind of kicked myself in the ass about it, because we got to the game where it was a New Year's Day game and Florida was playing Michigan, and all the other teams, and it was just money line, no point spread, just a money line 18. So all the teams lost lost their coaches. But Roy Carr was going away, but he really wasn't fired. It was a send-off for him. And it was a year after Florida won the national championship with Tebow. And it was about a $4,000 payout. And my buddy, I came back to Florida, and he calls me and says, hey, we want to hedge this on this Florida game. I said, nah, man. I says, Florida's going to handle business. I says, they're mad because they didn't get back to the championship. And I says, Tebow, I says, they're going to beat Michigan. Every time Florida had a thing, a score, Michigan would answer them like right over the top, man. So Michigan wound up sending Roy Carr off a champion that year, beating Florida after the year that they won it. But man, I left some money on the table with that. But that was something that I always looked at going into the bowl season, was I always faded teams that lost their coaches, or somebody going out fired, and it worked for a lot of years. But 29, I don't know about 29 teams going into bowl season last year, if we knew that was going to be the number, but there's like 41 friggin' bowl games. I don't think all of his teams made it on top of that. But, yeah, it's interesting with NIL now and everything that's going on.
Crazy,
with the portal. What do you think is going to happen long term? You think they're going to put a cap on this NIL, or kind of make the adjustment so to slow things down? Because it's insane.
Just programs. The programs with all the NIL money, it's just, I mean, they have it so good compared to the other teams that don't have it. I don't know if they'll put a cap on it. I feel like they should for certain teams, because it's like the Oregons, the Ohio States, the USCs, all the big time programs. They've got all the money. They've got all the donors they need to get the guys they want and stuff. And these other programs really don't have it. And if you take the route of not going the NIL deal, it's like, I get it, but it's like you're missing out on some financial opportunity for your family and stuff. You're a student. So it's just like, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know what's going to happen with all that.
Yeah. It's a lot of moving parts. That's like I say, we got to work together to kind of stay sharp with these guys,
For sure.
I mean, we get early season. We can only speculate early on. And as we get into the season, you got to kind of crawl your way in a little bit, but unless you got some really good information on something, to start out early, then that's different, and always say, like when people say, how do you cap college football? I would always tell people, just take a conference and just focus on that conference and get your feet wet that way. And then, you could expand beyond that. But to try to cap 134 teams, it's an undertaking nowadays. But we're in the know. We've got a lot of good people. We've got, information that comes our way. And, and like Dabby says, whatever you're comfortable doing, that's what you do.
Yeah, I like betting what I know. Some people like to spread it out. I like sticking with the teams, the players, the things that I know, because for me, like, sure, I'm kind of a fan, but at the end of the day, I care about my money way more than I care about any team or anything like that. So I'm able to stay unbiased. I feel like when I bet teams that I know and people I know. I was going to say.
Touchdown,
you might
Texas.
miss an opportunity sometimes, like if you put blinders on, and that's the other thing I tell people, if you put blinders on for certain things, I mean, everybody's got their way of capping and breaking games down and, their angles and whatnot. But, you only have so many hours in a day to do that too, right? So that being said, you still want to kind of look elsewhere for opportunities as they come up. So, but that all comes with the learning experience and, being comfortable in your skin and how you go about, handling your business. So,
I was going to say, because we didn't say it, the chat said it, Texas put up another TD. So we got 14-3 here in this Texas game. Arkansas's got the football back for me right here. I'd like to see him move down the field and score. My whole thing for Arkansas is, can you play a full football game? That's what it's always been for me. And I'm already in my head kicking myself for not being first half like I usually am. Can you play a full football game, Arkansas? Can you do it?
I'm going to grab my info, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, they look like they're falling apart as they get a false start right there on the very next play. So it's going to back them up 2nd and 12, it looks like. Did you bet this Arkansas game, Ragu?
No, I didn't bet it. But I talked about Petrino and what's going on over there. And, I passed on that game. I know they're going to be a highly offensive team. I have taken some interest in the UCF a little bit. I was leaning their way. I tell you what, that kid RJ Harvey, he's a heck of a running back. You're going to see him play on Sundays. They got KJ Jefferson from Arkansas. But no, I didn't play this particular game. Miggsy just texted me, said he's got me straightened out. Hopefully, I'm going to go online and see what we got going on.
Yeah, for sure. Because if it's not, let me know, and I'll keep telling him that it's not working.
Yeah, he's good. He reached out to me, just sent me a text. So when I get off screen, when Juan gets back out, I'm going to bounce out, and then I'm going to head to the hospital. I'm going to take care of that, check that site out, make sure I'm good to get involved. So the Survivor and the Cappers contest.
Well, thanks for.
When are they doing Capper shows? Are they going to be doing them like during the week like they did last year?
Yeah, I think Tuesdays is when Jimmy and Jose are doing it. And I know Jimmy told Jose if they're not winning, he's not doing it. So I thought that was funny to me. I heard him yesterday. He was like, he told the chat, he was like, just so you guys know, if we have week 2.
Yeah. Shout out to Troy, man. That show he does with him is excellent, man.
Yeah, man. Troy's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Troy's a great guy, man.
I enjoyed
he's pretty thorough.
Getting to meet Troy down in San Antonio, man. He's a cool guy. Guy.
I missed that trip, unfortunately.
He's about to
this year, though.
Swig was asking if you had any luck.
I didn't try yet. When I get off screen, I'll try it.
If you want to check it right now, Big Ragu, you can. I'm fine being here.
All right. Let me check it out. I'll check it out here real quick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I meant like take me about a second.
8 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second quarter of the Texas-Michigan game. Texas leading 14-3, and I tell you what, it could very easily be 21-3 if there wasn't a holding call in the first drive. I didn't bet this game, but I said it earlier. Seeing Texas at plus or minus 7.5 on the road in Michigan was kind of telling, in my opinion.
Well, I talked about Sark, like being the pressure cooker, He loves that stuff, man. He's one of them coaches. He's an in-your-face type of guy. I'm sure whatever he got going with the Longhorns, when he got there, he was the right guy for that job without question. And by him showing out to the, coming into the SEC, he's well familiar with the inner workings of what it takes to win in the SEC, how to build a program to do that, and Michigan, with the departure of Harbaugh, and some question marks there. There was kind of left. I'm not saying left the program in disarray, but there was kind of like a black eye the way he went out on that thing. So that wasn't a good look for Michigan.
Because he made it seem like he wasn't going to do it, and then he did it.
Yeah. Well, he's been there, done that before. So he's one of them guys that was college, now back to pro again. So he'll probably finish out. Will he coach back in college one day? Who the hell knows? Those guys. Money talks. When you're talking like $15 million, 10, 20, $15 million for coaching, it's big. It's all about dollars and cents.
For sure.
Damn, Kyle McCord threw his third touchdown pass just now. They lead 21-7 over G-Tech. Haynes King just had a 34-yard pass, though, so they are entering Syracuse territory here in the second quarter.
Arkansas is just literally punching me in the stomach and kicking me in the nuts. Started driving down the field again, a 32-yard pass and a 16-yard run.
What up,
Billy? Dude, what up?
What up? Trying to wake up a bit here, but like Wanta says, Syracuse is waking me up a bit here, baby. That's
Kyle McCord looks like the real deal in this NFL offense, man. Standing tall in the pocket. When the guys are going after him, he's getting the ball out of his hands perfectly. It's like it's looking.
It was hilarious. As soon as you had to go over to who banging with Ragu and Big Boss, I gave out a same game parlay, and it was Syracuse money line, team total over, Kyle McCord passing touchdowns. Bro, that kid's legit, man. A lot of those basketball schools had like board.
He's down. I'm sorry, Billy. My bad.
Like trying to get like football programs, and it's been working for a lot of them.
I remember you talking about that on Thursday night, dude. Yeah, for real. I mean, they've completely revamped their football program. I mean, it looks like it. At least they look like they got really beefy on the offensive line too. I like what they're doing right now. Kyle McCord looks like an NFL prospect right now. He went 11-1 in Ohio State last year. He didn't look super flashy, but that's not really who he is, honestly. Oh wow, Haynes. Oh, it's gonna be a touchdown, Georgia Tech, though. I missed that.
It's perfect. I got a little prop, so I need some.
Haynes King, 2 rushing touchdowns of over 20 yards or more. This kid on the ground is the real deal.
Very exclusive or elite of like he just bounces off the tackles.
It's he doesn't have elite speed or anything. Just good athlete, I guess. Not even super smooth with it, but
heart. Something that these kids don't got nowadays.
Sure.
A little bit of heart and a little bit of gut to them.
100%.
Say fuck it.
Yeah, I know a couple people were on Georgia Tech in this one.
I'm gonna bounce. I didn't get my.
Yeah,
I guess Miggsy sent my password. Didn't work, so let me get off this thing and try to get it straightened out.
Yeah, you're good, Raghu.
All right, good luck to you guys. See you, Brady. I didn't get to talk to you, buddy. Good seeing you, pal. All right, pal. See you.
Yes, sir, my guy right there.
Doug Wise and Syracuse will lose. Well, you can get a good live bet on the other side right now for Georgia Tech.
Haynes King on the ground right now, 2 carries for 47 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Hey, Big Ragu's an OG, so he's not going to say this, but make sure you follow him on X. Make sure you follow him on social media.
Yep.
On YouTube right now while you're sitting here. Type in Who Bangin' Sports. Make sure you follow Big Ragu and what he's doing. Shout out to the OG, man. He's one of the people I look up to and try and learn from in this thing we call sports gambling.
The biggest thing I've noticed on this 12 o'clock noon slate that's different than the last couple of weekends is every top 25 team that's on the slate right now.
Touchdown, Arkansas. Sorry.
Let's go. Good shit.
Go. I needed that. These motherfuckers are trying to fuck me in the ass.
That's what I'm saying, though. All the top 25 schools are down. Georgia Tech's down by a touchdown. Kansas State's down right now. Oklahoma State's down. Penn State's down.
Penn State's down, I think, 2 scores right now.
Yeah, 24-17. Like, they just got to
go.
So it's like it should be a good live betting spot opportunity, I feel like. But I gotta really sit down with this at halftime.
I got faith in you. I need it, man. You know what I don't have faith in and I don't know why, is my Tennessee bet. And it was my favorite bet of the fucking week. I doubled up. And I got first half -4, and then I got full game -7. Like, I got great lines on Tennessee. But the fact that everybody other than one person in our chat is on Tennessee bothers me.
Donnie says Georgia Tech +185, easy money, just like Natalia Silva -300 at Billy. I'm rooting for you. Actually, we can all cash, but I kind of want the Syracuse money line because I do have that in the same game parlay ticket with Kyle McCord, and I should have just played that a little bit different. I should have just played everything straight, but I got that with the Syracuse +3.5. So I mean, like, we can all cash, but I would personally cash your -300 ticket, right?
Hey,
this money.
Cap, honestly, Arkansas has completely dominated this game other than that pick six. It was a 70-yard pick six.
Should be 21-0 right now.
Could be 28.
Oklahoma State can't run the ball. They can't run the ball. They don't look good.
Arkansas got some big boys over there, man, on that defensive line. They beefed up over there.
Let's pull up some live lines, guys. Let's look at what we got going on these live lines, see if we can find live action. Because I tell you what, this Texas-Michigan game ain't going to be easy to bet.
I'm telling you, bro, the live lines, every top 25 school is losing right now.
Bro, Texas is beating the brakes off Michigan. I'm just to be honest. Texas is beating the shit out of them. Like, honestly,
I'm a little bit nervous about my total. I got an under in Texas in a same game parlay.
I'm under 40.
So Arkansas is sitting at -8.5 right now. Not interested in that because I've already got Arkansas plus points. No reason why I would take that.
You're sitting at +8.5 right now?
-8.5.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Apologies. I should have heard that right.
That line is telling, though. That line's telling. Like,
they're 100%.
So Kansas State, they're -2.5 against Tulane right now. Holy shit. And that's only a 10-14 game. Is Kansas State going to win or not?
I mean, they were 7.5-point favorites, weren't they?
I thought it got up to 10, but maybe I'm wrong on that.
They're a big-ass favorite. Who's your UFC dog tonight? Big dog? I don't have any big dogs, Donnie, but my favorite dog's Kyle Nelson at +155. I like him over Steve Garcia. I think he's going to bust up some parlays.
Bowling Green's beating Penn State 24-17, and they're still – hold on, where was that number? They're up 24-17, and they're still a 12.5-point underdog. What the fuck?
Where are they playing in that game? It's got to be. I was gonna say they have to be in Penn State. Yeah,
it's at Penn State.
Yeah, damn, that's wild, man. That's
crazy.
That's really one of the toughest places to play in college football, and you're playing a non-Power 4 school.
I didn't think Penn State was that good, man. I tried to fade them last week with West Virginia.
I did too. Me too. I did too.
I'm not sold on Penn State being that good.
I like the defense. Don't get me wrong, but that offense, that quarterback, I don't know, when the lights are brightest, he seems to shy away from the big moment. I know he's a young guy still, but I'm not super high on Penn State either. I just think playing in Penn State, though, that's such a crazy place to play.
Yeah.
Like, how are you down to this program? That's sad.
Our guy Oscar said, "Are you cool with taking a ripper to the dome at halftime? If I had some diamonds, I'd heat up my rig and take a dab." I haven't even finished this joint, bro. I get so locked in on college football. It's crazy. You guys don't understand. Like, I smoke probably 9 grams a day. Like, just being honest. Maybe 7. Maybe like 7.
Shouts to Earl Sports Bets. Make sure you check him out. He's doing a lot of things behind the scenes. I've been seeing the work that he's been doing. He's got a lot of different podcasts right now going on.
Bro.
And this one is the ECU football pregame show. Shouts to anyone down there in that area. Shouts to Earl Sports Bets, man.
I gave him a shout out earlier and asked him if he wanted to hang out and come on screen. He didn't answer me. I messaged him and asked him if he wanted to. He didn't answer me.
I think he said,
"You got a problem with me, Earl?"
I think he said in the chat, I actually saw what he said, Cab. I think he said he's got to do that pregame show, so that's why he can't come on.
Gotcha. Well, check out Earl Sports pregame show.
No, he's on the ECU pregame show. He's doing big time
for East
stuff.
Carolina. That's where he goes to school. He's doing like the pregame show.
Oh, like for the actual school?
Yeah.
He
does a lot of
does a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like for a lot of the different players and stuff for the university. I saw like the different podcasts and stuff that he's been doing. Just outside of like the betting sphere of our gambling space.
Shout out to our guy Earl. Love to get you on here, man, one Saturday.
I'm the hardest workers in the game, man.
Whether it's a best bet section for you on the tailgate or just to come hang out, I'd love to have you up here.
Yeah,
Come
my
on,
bad about the
Arkansas.
tailgate earlier. I didn't mean to like pop up on you like that. I was just like, well, today's a good day. I'm up and the UFC card's early, so I'm up. Like I'm up.
Bro, I always want you. Anytime you can join, I want you. I don't have like the pull like, somebody like Jimmy does. So it's like, bro, when you guys that do this, man, when you guys can get on, I want you. Anytime
When college basketball comes, I could be crust coming out of the eye, one-eyed, college basketball. But football, there might be a couple Saturdays. El Boy Roy might have to sleep in. But I got my ass handed to me on the 12 o'clock slate last week. So I'm trying to get some vengeance because in reality, it wasn't like the best of weeks for me for college football. But that 12 o'clock slate last week was just brutal to me, man. And it wasn't even like I did like my chalky little parlays or anything like that. I was just getting smacked down.
I did too.
The homies were trying to send me Florida, and I was like, no, bro, that shit is gonna lose, bro. It was like I couldn't find a win. I couldn't find a needle in the fucking haystack. I tried to bet Hawaii, and the motherfuckers lost. Florida State lost. Like I had some good dogs, like Nevada. Like for example, I had Nevada plus 295, like money line pre-flop. And I was still down a unit and a half last week in college football.
I didn't have a good week 0 or week 1, so I'm in the same boat. Arkansas with a big stop on 3rd and 5, though, about to get the football back here. 2 minutes and 36 seconds in this first half. And then Texas here just went for a 3rd and goal, did not get it. So the field goal unit is taking the field. If Texas hits this field goal and goes up 17-3, is there anything you guys could possibly be interested in this game? Whether it's a total or a side? I'll bring up the line real quick. Yeah, field goals up.
Michigan couldn't really do anything against Fresno State's defense last week in Michigan. I don't know how they're going to do it against this Texas defense, honestly. I mean, they don't really have a quarterback. I thought I was going to see more of Alex Orji in this one. Haven't really seen him, just seen Warren. I haven't personally watched it. I've just been seeing it on the app. Got the Syracuse game on here. Nothing. I'm glad I'm on the under though, because I don't think Michigan might not score a touchdown today. Let's be honest. And Michigan's red zone defense is going to hold Texas.
Facts, bro. When I saw that team total was under 17.5 minus 125, I was like, that tells you everything you need to know. They'd be lucky to score 2 touchdowns in this game.
For sure.
Right now, Texas's team total is sitting at 30.5 for the full game. What would that be? 2 more touchdowns?
Fuck. Syracuse just got their punt blocked by Georgia Tech.
I was going to say, Georgia Tech's coming back.
They're doing all these they're coming up with these lucky plays somehow. I mean, that's crazy.
They're doing a really good job on special teams.
Yeah.
He didn't catch that, did he? There's no way, right? No, he didn't catch that.
But to be honest with you, one time, it's not the worst case scenario because I don't think it was going to be that big of a difference in yardage if they would have punted it or if they would have blocked it. Like
where are they right now? Oh yeah, they're on the. Okay, that's not horrible. I mean, that's not horrible.
He was there, Green. God, it's so hard for me not to watch this Arkansas game. Arkansas is giving the ball back to Texas or Oklahoma State. Jesus Christ. Damn, you had him open on that 3rd and 11. Johnny K says Penn State's going to roll second half. Drop some bets in the chat, guys. I'm sitting here I'm trying to find live action. I'm trying to right now. I just am not going to bet something just to bet it.
FAU's about to score against an Army right now. Moose told me about Army earlier in the week. He got -3, and I saw before game time it went all the way down to -1, I think. And they're smacking FAU, but FAU is second and goal right now.
Basketball school.
Yeah.
Good job on coverage, Arkansas.
Well, not anymore. Did you guys see David Cab? Did you see that shit that happened at FAU? Head coach went to Michigan.
Yep.
What, half the fucking players? The one kid went to St. Louis. The other kid went to Arkansas. FAU isn't going to be a good basketball team anymore.
And and what's crazy is it's like when you got these bigger programs, like we keep Arkansas, for example, we keep talking about them. Like they might have a down year or two, but then they can bounce back and make moves.
Yeah,
it's sad for FAU. I mean, that just gutted them. Like that just
they're done. That program done for a while.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like that program as a whole just got gutted. That was a kick straight to the nuts.
25 seconds left in the Syracuse-Georgia Tech game. This is a big play here, 3rd and 6. Are they going to have to get a first down, or are they going to – because I don't think they're hitting a fucking field goal. Like, this is a dome, but fuck, man.
No, they're not going to – where are they on the 40?
Depends if they get the first or not. Is it like they're like kind of field goal range, first down
right now.
Same.
Yo,
the first down's basically a field goal range.
I'm not watching a ton, but every time I look over and Arkansas is on defense, these boys are laying the wood, man. These boys are hitting hard. They're hitting hard, and that's what I like.
Get right.
Ooh, that's what I like to see. 3rd and 4 for Oklahoma State. Minute 59 left in the second
touchdown
quarter.
FAU.
Doug Wise says Georgia Tech needs to tie it here. Damn, I would just hope for some fucking points.
Pass incomplete. What is it, 3rd and 7? Is that what you have, Bill?
3rd and 6, 25 seconds left. Whoever, I forget the kid's name, but I do have the quarterback combination props, so I wouldn't mind seeing him throw the ball down the field.
Tulane hit another field goal. They're up 17-10 on Kansas State now.
Wow.
What a fucking terrible play call from Georgia Tech. They run a RPO quarterback keeper, and that was a fucking terrible play call. I don't know if they think it's 2-down territory, but it's 4th and 4.
Does Syracuse have any time? I mean, they have all 3 timeouts. I think they're going to
go for it here at 4th and 4. That's why they ran it on 3rd and 6.
I mean, Syracuse could get the ball back, though, and fucking get a field goal in a couple plays.
I do agree with you, but why the fuck did they run it on 3rd and 6?
Yeah.
They probably thought it was going to be like 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and they were going to like little tush push, call a timeout, kick a field goal, take an end zone shot type shit. But now that it's 4th and 4, that's a decision because like that's not no fucking guaranteed first down. Like, dude, you're gonna have to throw it.
No, for sure. You tell me what happens because you're ahead of me.
Hey, real quick, shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Let's get this shit popping. I want to know if you guys see any live action. Start dropping your action for later on in the day. Go over any bets that you made for later. We'll recap some of our bets that we have coming up. But let's get this shit popping. I'm about to grab another beer. I'm ready to chug something or take a shot. I don't know. Party with you guys a little bit. Let's get some bets. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back, guys.
Shouts to Chad. Chocolate Sports JT says, Saquon Barkley, 32 points, underdog fantasy. Looked very shifty last night. Yeah, it looked like he was in the right jersey.
He looked like primetime Barkley, honestly. I hadn't seen him look like that in a while.
Yeah, he looked happy. He looked not stressed, and he looked comfortable. Like it looked like he's been in the Eagles jersey like all his life. Like it's kind of weird.
I'm sure it feels nice to get that Giants jersey off.
It probably just feels good to get out of that like area of like North Jersey, New York, because I live in New Jersey, and I'll say I don't ever go to fucking North Jersey. I'm not a fan of North Jersey at all. Like you can get to New York and North Jersey like kind of like the same, but like it's just there's just something about the vibes up there. It's just not the same. Like South Jersey's more of like beach, lay back, chill vibes, and like Atlantic City, it's like where all the casinos are. But then they have FanDuel where the Giants Stadium is. That's like the Giants Jet Stadium's like where FanDuel is. The big, I think they call it the Mall of. I don't want to say Mall of America. I think that's in Minnesota, but it's like the cartoon mall. Like a bunch of shit in there.
Fuck yeah.
What park? Like, it's fucking huge, dude. It's weird. Like, the sports books in there. So, how the hell is
What happened
Clemson?
here, Billy? 4th and 4 out the timeout.
He got the first down, field goal range. I don't know if they're gonna get the timeout though. They don't have any timeouts.
Do they run it or Pat throw it?
They threw it. It was a slant route, like a little 10-yard slant route. Boom, got the first. I don't know.
Interception, Arkansas, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Biggs. Sorry, Billy. My bad.
Menanza says American Dream Mall, Billy. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember what it was called. I was gonna say I know there is the American Dream Mall in like Minnesota. I think is like the biggest mall.
Oscar said, "Are we about to do a halftime ripper or chug?" We need both. We need some momentum. Real quick, I want to shout out you guys in the chat that got the membership, and you guys that don't. We love you for being here, regardless. But if you like the channel and you tune in daily, because we bring you content 24/7 at Pub Sports Radio. If you tune in daily, get a membership.
Field goal miss.
Let's go. How far was it? Like
21 Syracuse, but the 7-point lead going into halftime. And they said this is a basketball school?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get fired up.
Let's go.
Syracuse.
What was that, from 45?
Whatever it was, that shit was kind of far, bro. Like you were saying, that shit wasn't like a gimme.
45, yeah. Dude, no gimme. There's no gimme, I feel like, in college football. Anytime I'm on a team and they're going out there to kick a field goal, I'm like, holy shit, even from 30 yards, I'm like, I can't trust a fucking 18-year-old out there.
The hash mark rule thing, where you line it up with the hash mark. I can't imagine what that's like, where like NFL, they just put it in the middle. Like, it's just not even like questions asked.
Yeah. I just can't trust an 18-year-old kid going out there. Just to go out there and feel so calm and go out there and kick a fucking field goal. I've just seen so many misses. It's crazy.
Bro, you see that shit in high school football.
Yeah.
Highest level, bro. You'll see like the number one school in the state. And then like you see like their field goal kicker. It's like their soccer midfielder. And like he's like 60%. And like he can hit a fucking 45-yarder, but the kid's like 50% from like 25 yards.
Yeah.
Our dude, I keep coming back to him. Very interactive. Thank you, Oscar. He said he subscribed. Is that the membership? No, but we appreciate you subscribing. Today's your first day here, so thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. The membership in the description of the video, if you hit join, it's just a way to show that you support the channel. We do stuff for our members. Big play from Texas. They're going to get down to the 20-yard line of Michigan. We have a show for members only. We're gonna open a chat soon for members only, so that's too. So we do stuff for members only, but really becoming a member just shows that you support us here at Pub Sports Radio, because we don't sell our picks. All of us just get on screen and tell you what we're betting. We recap it honestly, winning, losing. We let you know what's going on. Anybody who hasn't been to pubsportsradio.com, I got to say to go there too. And while I'm on my soapbox, bet online. They will match you up to $1,000. It does not have to be cryptocurrency. Use promo code PubSports, Pub Sports Radio. You put that in, they put $1,000 in your account, right up alongside your 1,000. It's a good way to make extra money.
One stack gets you two back.
There you go. That's like Billy said. One stack gets you two back. I like that. Arkansas is gonna
talking up along says it's Wiz. Yeah, man, I got this. The kids nowadays with the pens and stuff, strawberry milk. I mean, all my bets are placed for the day, so I'm pretty locked in. There's actually a Cage Warriors fight that's about to go off in 10 minutes that I met the bet on Bet365. I'm about to give it out right now. His name is Damon Donald. The dude that he's fighting. We'll get into the breakdown in just a second because I got to make sure I get this bet in. Where's he at? Damn it, Donald.
Hey, Wiz, I got you, but I want you to understand something. This is going to be off the cusp, so this isn't something that I've spent a lot of time capping, but I'll pick 3 people for you. I can do that. I got you. Just give me a second, and I'll give you 3.
Damon Donald, Cage Warriors. He's about to walk up inside the cage right now. The dude that he's fighting is named Colin Parker. Both of these gentlemen just fought on a Cage Warriors card, like literally like a month ago. The story on Colin Parker is the dude's kind of fucking trash, like straight up. He has a 3-4 pro record, and won his last fight. So before his last fight a month ago, he had a 2-4 pro record. Dude that he's fighting is a 2-0 undefeated Scottish prospect. Yeah, some of his Cage Warriors fights on the regional scene of like his amateurs was kind of spotty, but at least he has the experience. He's fought guys like Teddy Stringer, Patty Pimlet's training partner, and shit like that. So he's about to walk inside the cage right now, minus 160. A little bit chalky, but it was 125 on the opener. So we're betting the dude fucking 2 minutes before he's walking inside the cage in England. Like you're going to have to eat a little juice for it.
Love it. So my first person for this home run parlay that I'm going to give. Let's go with Willie Adames. Okay, so your first player, you're gonna go with Willie Adames for the Brewers. I got to keep looking, bro. You got to give me a second, Wiz. But there's your first one is Adames. I don't even bet home runs, so I damn sure don't like 3 people in a home run parlay. But for a free bet, I'll make it for you. Willie Adames, that's number 1. I can't get my who's pitching for the Guardians. Does anybody in the chat know who's pitching for the Guardians tonight?
I have no idea. I didn't even look at baseball today. Baseball will be gandered for tomorrow's Sunday slate. There's too many fucking college football games for me to be betting on what I call sketchy baseball.
Yeah, I haven't looked at baseball in over a week now. It's crazy.
Dude, Texas is about to score again, bro.
Fuck. Hopefully they get held to a field goal.
Don't want to go against him. Damn, I don't like these games today that much. Even if I wasn't betting college football the way that I am, I bet more money on my college football bets. So whenever college football starts, I'm not as interested in baseball.
Damn, yeah, touchdown.
Who?
Texas.
God damn. And of course, Texas is Michigan's getting the shit kicked out of them, guys. This game. It could be a 30-point game already. Like it really could.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on the other side of the total here. Should I hedge this? Because I really don't. I don't want to. I got Texas to win in the under 45.5. But bro, the way this looks, bro, looks like they're about to beat the fuck out of them.
What's the live line right now?
The live line on the total is 46.5. Juice towards the over minus 125. And I think they're right, bro. The way this looks, Texas is going to keep scoring. I don't know. The Michigan side, who knows what the fuck they're going to do, but Texas is about to keep scoring.
I disagree with that. I saw the 17.5 and I was like, why before they just scored again, I was like, why would we not take that? Why is Texas not going to keep scoring? I agree, Billy. I agree.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be up to Michigan if they can score or not, honestly.
Or do we just chill on it? Because I think the 46 is very telling of like, they don't think Michigan's about to score either. And I don't think Michigan's about to score. It's the word the Texas that I'm scared about, like with the total. Like,
I think Texas could score 2 touchdowns though, and honestly kind of ice the game out. And Michigan hopefully not get a garbage time touchdown, but I don't see Michigan being able to move the ball downfield and be able to get a touchdown unless it's a big play by Donovan Edwards, which right now I haven't looked at his stats. I'm about to do that right now. 6 carries for 33 yards. They're not using him. He's only got 6 touchdowns in the first half, but he's got 33 yards. I think they got to use him more, but I don't know if Michigan's going to score. It's tough, 46.5. I'm not going to – I would say stay away, Billy, honestly, because I'm on the under, and I still think it might be able to hit at 44. But
what was the under pre-flop? I got it because in FanDuel how they do the money line total parlay, and I had Texas to win and under 45.5. I believe the total pre-flop was like 44.5, right? Or open 45.5.
someone told me it opened up at 48.5, but I never saw that. But I saw it opened at 44.5, and I somehow got in at 44, and then it dropped down to 43.5, 43, 42.5.
I know this is taking me a long time.
Key number then.
Probably longer than I should spend on building something. But Wiz, for you, I got you, my dude. Think about getting a membership, whether this wins or not, because it probably won't. This is a 3 home run parlay. I got your second one for you.
If it does win, you got to give 10 memberships for that.
Yeah, bro, you got to do something. Royce Lewis, let's go with him. He'll be my second one. So you got Willie Adames and Royce Lewis. Now I got to find a third one. It's taking
guys, I got to say something about this really quick because this line is, oh man. Iowa's now -2.5. 100%. I don't know if you guys see this, but on Action, it literally says 86% of tickets, 100% of cash on the Iowa Hawkeyes money line. I don't see that too often. I don't know how that's quite possible, honestly. But on the spread, you got 49%, 65% of cash on the Iowa Hawkeyes. More of the money's coming in, more of the bets now are coming in on Iowa, and they're moving it more appealing to them playing at home against this Iowa State team, who is very much their big bro. They have been the last 8 years, but it's like, I don't know, Matt Campbell here, man, the young gun coach going against the old timer. He might want this game right here. He got him 2 years ago in Iowa. Why can't he get him here? He's got a very talented and deep defense. I know a couple guys are out, but I just think Iowa State's going to get him here, guys. Like, it's moved to 2.5. Like, I don't know.
The one thing that's scaring me though, one time is, I would say from just like perspective, the public's getting smacked on the 12 o'clock slate right now.
Yeah,
like every big favorite is like losing at, like, we're at halftime for all these games. Every big favorite is literally losing at halftime.
Yeah,
they might have to pay. Like the public's
something.
Probably, what are these windows?
I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying here.
For like 7 to 10 window, like it's probably about to be some chalky ass plays. Cause like I remember I bet Notre Dame last week and it was like the most bet underdog money line last week. And it was like they didn't even give a fuck because it didn't even make a difference. Like you don't want to rip the public so much where they're broke by 6 o'clock.
For sure.
They don't want to bet the 7
They don't want to have any other action. I like that take, honestly. That I totally agree with everything you just said. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, they're getting ripped right now. Look at like Tulane's up 20-10. Kansas 7.5, 10.5, wherever you want to say. That was a good money line parlay piece. Oklahoma State was a money line parlay piece. They're plus 400 live. Penn State is fucking getting ripped on teasers right now. They're down 4 at half. They probably won't even cover if they win. And the only team that's covering is Connecticut and Memphis.
Hey,
I feel that. And the under 2, why is it's going up now to 36? And these are 2 under teams. Like, that's why I didn't take the unders, because I'm just like, why is it went to a 35.5, went to a 35, now it's up to a 36, and everyone knows these 2 are smash mouth types of teams. You know what I mean? Ticket wise, I guess 57% of money, 54% of bets on the under isn't necessarily like super public. But I just feel like that's what's everyone's head. These guys are going to play the under. They're going to run to the ball. And I just feel like somehow this game is going to go over. That's why I didn't take the under. I didn't take the over, but.
Hey, I got to shout out my dude, Perky Sanders, coming in through with the $5 dono, man. Cheers. I'm going to finish this one for you,
Cheers, Perky. My guy.
It's much love, man. Perky, I've heard you've been on camera before, man. If you have, maybe you need to come on the tailgate and give us some college football, man. But shout out to you, Perky. I appreciate the dono, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna finish this one.
What were you saying, Bill?
Eventually I was gonna score. I one of these, because they're supposed to have changed the offense, but it looked like the same exact offense week 1. But I don't want to bet that. Out of all the games on the card today, I don't feel convicted to really fuck with that.
Hey, I keep hitting the chat.
Really liking Utah. That's my chalk donkey play of the day. Utah's about to route Baylor. They really curated to like take advantage of Utah. If Utah doesn't make the playoff championship this year,
100%.
they will never do it ever. Like,
they're making. Yeah, I think they're winning the Big 12 this year. I think 100% they're in the college football playoff.
Hey, I keep getting that. Our guy Texas Style, he said, I rarely tail, but after a buddy came on with the Modelo and hopped on, I had to tail. He's talking about Nunya. He's saying he had to tail Nunya. Shout out to our guy Nunya and shout out to Texas Style. I love Nunya, man. I'm so glad he's hopping on camera with us now.
Let's go.
Yeah, Nunya looked like he was vibing. I was like, hell yeah.
Bro, he was. Literally made me like Jones for a beer. I was waiting for this show to open one. And he came on. I was like, damn, man, I wish I had one in my hand so I could cheers to you. But I can now, Nunya. Cheers to you, my brother.
Yeah, Billy, in Utah, too, that place is a very, very tough place to play. Those fans are really nice until it gets to game time. Believe me, I went to the game last year. They get wild out there, those fans. Honestly, there's no really a lot of – that's their sports team is the Utah Utes. Everyone in Salt Lake City goes to this game. They're going to want
altitude and stuff.
Cam Rising's 30 years old out there. You know what I mean? Like he knows his offense. Like he's gonna have a big game here. It's kind of unfair, honestly, because he has so much college football experience, and especially been sitting out those years, like being the quarterbacks coach and stuff. He's so knowledgeable. I think he is gonna somehow get into the NFL and he's going to be a good mind. He's going to be a good football mind.
He's going to be like a Gardner Minshew or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck around, have a really good preseason for some team, end up sticking on the roster. Somebody ends up getting hurt. He goes in there, ends up having a really good week 16, 17. And then that's
playing for Kyle Whittingham for 7 years too. That guy's he's as disciplined.
Look how Alex Smith's career turned out. He was a great game manager. That's literally the career path trajectory I see for him.
For sure.
Yo, I wish we're all exactly on the same page for the streams, which I know is impossible because right now we would all be acting like we know what Matthew McConaughey is saying here in this fucking bro. Both of them, they're all sitting there and McConaughey's putting his hand. He's like, all right. Come here. We got a good push on that offensive line. We're doing things down under right now. Real good. But listen to me real close right now. Okay? I just know, and he's putting his hands, and he's saying a whole bunch of words, and he ain't saying shit. I know it. I can't hear him, but I know it. Mitch Morber said, "Wait, Texas got Matthew McConaughey. You just now knew that, bro? Matthew McConaughey has been on the sidelines of every Texas game since I was 10 years old, I feel like, man. He's been there as long as I can remember. All right.
He was perfect for that head coaching job in We Are Marshall, that movie. Dude, he did such a good job in that as a head coach. I don't know if you guys ever caught that, but that's a good one.
I'm not a Matthew McConaughey hater. Obviously. It's cool if you don't smoke. But it's a lot fucking cooler if you do.
Literally. Dazed and Confused. Now that right there, that's a fucking great movie, man. That's a good one.
Hey, speaking of it's cool if you don't smoke, I gotta light this Princess Cut gelato back up. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I can't control what kind of game we get, right? We pick what we think is supposed to be the best game, and we go live for it. I'm not betting this Michigan-Texas game live. I'm just not doing it. I will bet one of these other games. I will tell you guys in the chat. I'll bet the games that haven't started for the rest of the afternoon. I'll go over my pregame action. Wine Time can. Billy can. But I'm not betting this game live. So I don't want to waste you guys' time talking about it. I just don't think that there's a reason to force action on these live streams. And I think there's sometimes a narrative that it's oh, we got to go over the line. We got to – what the fuck? You either take a terrible line on Texas or you don't bet it. And as far as the total goes, I don't know what to expect because Texas could shut it down at any moment if they get ahead by any more. So I'm not betting it. Let me pull up the lines though for the other games, obviously. One time, you want to just quickly hit any action that hasn't started that you got coming up for the rest of the day?
I talked about the Iowa State game already. Another game that I'm on here coming up is, I'll talk about the Pac-2 After Dark. I'm really excited for this game. It's going to be on 7:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, or 7 p.m. My time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. Going to be In Pullman, Washington, man, this place is going to be rocking, dude. They looked really good in week 1. That quarterback honestly looked like the same exact quarterback that Cam Ward looked like last year. This guy was backing him up for the last 2 years. He knows this offense. Jake Dickert, really one of the more underrated coaches and younger coaches in college football. I think he's going to have a bright future ahead of him. He's built a pretty good culture over there. He had a successful first couple seasons there, especially how competitive the Pac-12 was last year. Now they're in the Pac-2, and they got some stinker kind of games. And I'm not saying Texas Tech is. Their offense looked really explosive last week. Don't get me wrong, but they had a lot of holes in that defense playing at home against Abilene Christian. Maybe they weren't prepared for that. Maybe they weren't ready for that. It's a non-power 4 opponent. They might have thought it was going to be a cakewalk. I have total belief in that offense, as I have total belief in this Washington State offense. And I think you're looking at one of the higher totals on the board for a reason. I think this is going to go way over. I think both of these teams are going to score early and often. I'm not taking anything in the first half. I'm just taking the full game because I don't, that's my cap in this one. I think this is going to get at least to 75 in this one. I think Washington State is probably going to most likely win because they have the home field advantage. But Texas Tech, they got a really good running back over there in Taj Brooks, man, NFL type running back. They got a good quarterback that's got some good size that took over the starting job last year. He knows this offense. I know they want to kind of prove something because they barely won in week 1 because Abilene Christian went for a 2 in overtime and ended up losing. But yeah, I'm on the over 65.5, 66, whatever you get, take the over. It's going to go way over that.
I like that.
Other than that, that's my only other action. Oh, I do have Illinois coming up later.
What do we think here? Does Penn State come back? I don't know if it's even bettable, though, because last time I looked at the line, let me pull up that line for you, Red. Last time I looked at it, they still had a ridiculous number on Penn State. They were like 12.5 last time I looked at it. I don't have a line right now. It's dark right now. It's 24. It's 24-20. So I would assume I think it's Penn State. Oh, it's still 12.5.
I see minus 12.5, minus 115.
That's terrible. Yeah, I got 12.5 at. Hold on. It just moved. Something. I'm not watching the game. Something big just happened. It just went all the way to 7.5 for Penn State. Hold up. Yeah, 9.5. It's moving everywhere, bro. This line is everywhere. Somebody who's watching it's got to tell us what happened. This line is everywhere, bro. Let's find something to bet, though. You guys in the chat, us on screen, let's find something. Let's come together. I'm not a high volume guy, so we still got a whole half of football. Let's find something that I don't have action on that I can put $200 on. I'm gonna put my trust in you guys in the chat, though.
Yeah, it's tough here, man. I want to see what Georgia Tech does on this opening drive. They got the ball. I know Haynes King just pass complete for 14 yards here to start it off. If Georgia Tech scores, I might double down on Syracuse. But
if you do double down on Syracuse, let me know. I might join you there. I do know my guy Dutch is on the other side, though, so I don't like that. But I might join you on that.
I got to see what Haynes King does right here.
Yo, Kansas State is plus 5.5 right now at halftime. Bro, there are some crazy lines out there, and I think there's a lot of opportunity to live bet right now. I just think we picked the worst possible game to be live, which is crazy because Texas, Michigan is like
you would think,
Texas, Michigan. Like how are we supposed to know we picked the wrong game? I'll be really fast here, guys, because I hate leaving y'all, but I say it all the time. I don't drink often. I got to piss again. Cheers to you guys in the chat.
Good. Cheers, brother. Yeah, we got Georgia Tech here starting off with the ball. Pass incomplete right there. It's going to be a 2nd and 9, I think, coming up. Where are you at on this, Billy? Are you watching this game live?
Yeah, we got 4th down punt team coming out.
Oh, wow. That's huge. Let's go. I don't want to double down on Syracuse. I just want the bet to hit. I don't want Georgia Tech to make this close.
Give Billy a chance to speak. Donnie, I'll speak later, dude. This is for Debbie Cabin wine time. I'm just like like when you have like a smoke sesh and then you just have like the one random buddy that like, hey, all right, I didn't think that he was going to be in the smoke sesh. He wasn't in the group chat, but fuck it, here's the blunt. Like,
let's go, baby. I love it that you joined though, bro. Appreciate it. I'm glad too, because you got some high volume in college football, so I love it, man. You got some good information. We're aligned on a lot of these same bets, so it's good. It's great to hear.
Yeah, that's what's not being biased or as the kids say, slurping or anything like that. But I always look at the college football kind of like very similar to you. So always nice to touch heads. Like when you were saying you're on Syracuse this week, I was like, oh, perfect. I was already like I was last week Saturday. I was like circling that show. I was like .com, of course, nice in this offense.
Let's go.
Hopefully we can get this though. +7.5 live line for Georgia Tech is juiced at -140, and kind of thinking about middling this shit if Syracuse can score on this drive. If this goes to like 14 or 17, I might middle this.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Just tough. Syracuse knows what's coming from Georgia Tech. They know they're going to run the football. They're daring Haynes King to throw it. I mean, he's ran those 2 touchdowns. He ran it in. For 2
they did
the
what Florida State didn't do. To beat Georgia Tech, you got to be aggressive early, because if they go up 2 touchdowns and they can't run the football, then what the fuck are they going to do? Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, Syracuse loads the box here, man, and forces them to throw it, and I like their chances.
Nebraska have a boost. What's the move?
McCord, 15-yard catch or 15-yard pass for a first down here to start off. Looking comfortable out there.
Wine time. What's your favorite bet in Colorado and Nebraska? We got Clintus from the Die Hard MMA podcast. Make sure you check out the Die Hard MMA podcast. Colorado versus Nebraska. I love Colorado as like a team, but I actually think they're about to get fucking waxed. Like that +7.5 is like tells you everything you need to know. They did not look that good last week. Shador Sanders looked good, but everybody else.
100%. You look here at what Colorado did to score last week. It was the big time plays, took advantage of an FCS school that didn't have enough talent to keep up with Travis Hunter. On the other side, you got Nebraska here. Matt Rule's already changed his program. He's got some really good recruits coming in. They're building a good culture over there. These guys are going to be just like North Dakota State, disciplined and aggressive, strong up front, strong on the line. I think they dominate Colorado, honestly. They want that revenge back from last year. They're playing back at home here in Nebraska. Don't get me wrong, they've got some good time playmakers, man. But if they limit those guys, there's no chance Colorado stays in this game. I have nothing in this game but Nebraska.
You wanted to have some fun and put together a same game parlay. I would go Nebraska money line or -6.5. Shador Sanders to throw 2 passing touchdowns +200 passing yards, and like combine the Colorado player props with Nebraska winning. Because if Nebraska wins, they're going to have to throw the ball, and that's like perfect. Like I did that in the Eagles game last night. I had the Eagles money line and a bunch of shit, but I had Packers receiving yard prop. So like as soon as the Eagles are up, like you're kind of like rooting for the same shit. It's kind of like it doesn't feel like it's correlated, but it is kind of correlated. I would go Nebraska money line with a bunch of Colorado player props, like Travis Hunter to score a touchdown, Shador Sanders passing yards.
I did the same thing in the MLB the other day, Billy. I love what you just said, because I've been taking like a hitter prop and then a team to win, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even give this out, but
team total.
I bet it. Well, I took Vlad to get a hit and the Braves to win yesterday, right? So because Blue Jays were playing the Braves, I liked Vlad to get a hit, but I didn't think the Blue Jays would win, so I just flipped it, like you just said, take the Colorado props and then go with Nebraska. But shout out to our guy Clint, man. I bet Nebraska. I took a -7. I'm a fan of Prime. I mean, I'm just to say how it is. I know that's a hot topic. I like Prime. I think Shador is outstanding. My problem with Colorado is their offensive line for the first thing, and then the defense for the second part. I just don't feel like they improved where, Nebraska was able to get 8 sacks on Shador last year. They got better on defense, whereas Colorado, and they got 8 sacks last year, and they got better, right? And you look at Sims, the quarterback last year for Nebraska, he turned the ball over 3 times, right? If Nebraska can control the football and not give Shador extra opportunities with that offense, I think Nebraska wins, and I think Nebraska covers. So that's where I'm at. Billy, our guy in the chat has been just blasting for asking for UFC. He said something about telling me to let you speak too. If I cut you guys off earlier, I'm sorry. I am about 6 beers deep now, so I got a nice little buzz going.
This is a college football show. We're having fun, and I'm taking my first live bet of the show throughout this TV timeout. I'm betting this over in this Georgia Tech Syracuse game, just in case if any funny business happens. If there's one thing certain that I've been seeing in this game, it's a shitload of fucking points. And it feels like there could be more points scored in the game. And a minus 140, 62.5 total tells you everything you need to know. There's probably going to be more points scored in this game. So I have a lot of my action is really in that game. Like I got the same game parlay. I got Syracuse plus 3.5. I got that passing yard combination prop going on of Haynes, King, and Kyle McCord both to combine for 500 plus passing yards. So I'm going to take the over as well because it all kind of correlates. Like I'm going to need the over for all my bets to hit.
My dude, Man Bear Pig in the chat said Nebraska's secondary is going to be a problem. I do agree with that. If you guys saw the cap that we did, I did it with Pete. Shout out to my guy Pete Loshak on Tuesday. I said that. I said if Nebraska's forced to run a zone defense because they can't man up, I do think it will be a long day for their secondary. I hope they're able to man up a little bit. I'm not saying that I think they can. Yeah, you Wine Time knows what I'm saying right here, right? I hope just a little bit to get some fucking pressure on Shedeur.
I think they will, Cab. I think for sure. I think they're going to have pressure. I think they're going to load the box. I mean, it just depends. They have so many playmakers, but Nebraska's got some very talented corners over there, honestly. These guys are good. They've been in this defense now. This is going into year 2 with them. Matt Rowe's very good defensively, very defensive-minded coach. So, I don't know. I think those corners are going to be able to hang with them, honestly. I think it's going to be a long day for Colorado today. I think they're going to get manhandled. I think they're going to they're going to physically get hurt at the line of scrimmage. They're not going to be able to last 4 quarters with these guys. Unless, of course, Travis Hunter goes off for 4 touchdowns and 250 yards. You know what I mean? If he goes, Superman right here.
Which he can. He can. I mean, he is that guy.
The problem is the clock control, though. Because for Colorado to score, a lot of the shit happens quick. And
exactly.
The way Nebraska wants to play, they want to play clock control. So it's like they're already playing into their game script. So it's like I was saying, the Clinton Nebraska money line with a bunch of Colorado player props seem probably like the way to go. I don't think they win, but a lot of those players are probably going to have good stats at the end of the game. I'll tell you that.
That's actually where my Colorado's got the better receivers. They got the better quarterback, right? Well, and I do like Nebraska's quarterback, but it comes down to the trenches. And I think that Nebraska will control the pace of the game, the pace of play. And I think they win in the trenches. Our guy Dave in the chat, Billy, he said, "Hey, I paid for Cappers contest. Now I can't pick my picks. Is there a tutorial or something?"
You got to make sure I think you have to sign up for members, sign up an account with Pub Sports
on the website. On the website
and sign in from there, and then sign up to the Cappers contest. I think that's what you do.
Okay. Yes. I would hit up Pub Sports Radio on Twitter if you have any problems, because I know a lot of those picks lock in tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure I can get him help, because I'm not the guy to ask, but I can connect you to the guy to ask.
I did, says Dave Beckett. I would hit up Pub Sports Radio in the on the Twitter DMs, so you can get to somebody from Tech.
Shout out to the bigger goo. He is on the Nebraska Colorado under 59 in this one. Just that.
So I'm not too familiar of how the in and outs work since we got the new website, because remember the old website used to be kind of easy when we had the articles and stuff in there, but since we have the new stuff with the videos going on, if you go to pubsportsradio.com, you'll see us on the main page and stuff. That's technology in the last 2 years have gone a little bit past my head, and I'm only 26. Speak on UFC, but favorite prelim prop is Andre Petrosky by submission. That's plus 350. Dude that he's fighting, long story short, we don't even talk about fights. At weigh-ins, the dude almost fell over himself. I'm shocked the fight even went off. I like him to win by submission. And my favorite player prop, I keep on saying player prop. My favorite fighter prop is Isaac Dolgarian, round 1. Yes, you heard that right. Round 1, minus 180 for a round 1 prop. I've never seen a UFC fight line with an over under a half as a total.
That's wild.
And the under a half of, so the fight not to go 2 minutes and 50 seconds is plus 150. For him to win in 60 seconds is plus 350, if that tells you anything you need to know. So when you start comparing those numbers to like him just to win in fucking 5 minutes by any method of victory, like him to win in just round 1 by any method of victory is cheaper than paying for a knockout prop at minus 170. And like he could easily just submit the guy. Like who the fuck knows?
Oh,
it probably ends the decision, says Dust 10. Do I like Padilla as an underdog? No, I do not like Padilla as an underdog. I'm rooting for Padilla, but I'm not betting them.
I got the Texas Michigan game on the screen, and it's like my head's sideways because all I care about is this one right here. I'm like, fuck that game over there, bro. I don't care about that up there.
I'm dead ass about to go to the store tomorrow before NFL Sunday and buy a tablet though for this, because the phone and the TV.
It helps. Like the more screens, the better, bro. I'm thinking for the tailgate next week, because look, I've loved it the first 2 weeks, but I'm the type of person, Billy, in Wine Time, where I can't just sit idle. Like I got to find a way to upgrade it. So I'm going to get another screen close so I can get a spreadsheet going for everybody's plays. Like I got to find, because I got everybody's bets here and I didn't spill beer on it this week. So we're good.
Big first down for Syracuse right there. They are driving. They are in the red zone now.
Hopefully we can get a fucking score, man. We need something to ice this, because they're starting to do the bullshit where they're running the football. And to be honest with you, Kyle having the ball in Kyle's hand, throwing the ball down the field has been the most successful offense they've done today. Yeah. The rest of the shits looked real mediocre, typical Syracuse bullshit of like they're running the ball for 2 to 3 yards.
This Oklahoma State Arkansas game feels like it's going to get sweaty. I'm telling you, I always say it with Arkansas. Can you play a full fucking game of football?
What's the live line on that game, Debbie Cup?
That's a good question, because I could hedge my bet right now and win both of them. Arkansas minus 6.5. Boy, I fucked up. Why didn't I take Oklahoma State when it was like
Kyle, man? Why are you throwing a duck there? That was an easy toss. Yeah, you're gonna have to come out.
Damn.
Thoughts on Ajimos and Dos Santos tonight, Tariq B? I like the Trevor Peake and Ajimos fight, not to go to distance. It's one of the plays I'm looking at for the live stream when we're on there. Because I have like my premium bets, and then I have like bets specifically for the live stream. Like we're sitting there for 8 hours. I'm probably gonna bet these fights. Like I'm probably gonna be betting. So like the UFC is probably the one sport that I actually do bet like all my lanes. And then the Dos Santos fight, I like the fight to go to distance. It's a little bit chalky, minus 200, and then the picker's choice of whoever you think is gonna win by decision. But Lima could definitely win by knockout, but I don't think it happens. I don't think he wrestles. So I think the dog's alive.
Oklahoma State is moving down the field. They got the ball at like the 10-yard line now.
32-yard field goal is good for Syracuse. It's 24-14.
There you go. Oh, it is third down. Get a stop here. Make them go for it or kick a field goal. Come on, fucking Hogs. Come on, baby. 3rd and 1 right here. Just 1 yard. Fuck that 1 yard. Push them back. They can't even get one because you're going to push them back, right? Get some push. Hand off up the middle. And they got him in the back. Let's fucking go, baby. Rip his fucking head off.
Let's go.
They're going to go for it here, obviously. So I don't know why I'm getting so excited, but come on, baby. I got you guys in the chat 1 second. I had a couple questions highlighted. Ricky Bobby, my dude, I'm going to get to you, I promise. Let me watch this 4th and 1. Obviously, they got it. Looked like it was just a little quarterback sneak. Easy first down. Fuck. I do like it. McCann over 1.5 total bases at plus 230. Are you kidding me? One swing of the bat can get you A 2:30? Yeah, I like it. Let me pull it up real quick for you.
Sorry.
Yeah, shout to Redbeard in the chat. It says Q is my basketball team. Definitely becoming a big fan of this football team and Kyle McCord. Dude, Kyle McCord, man, he won 11 games last year at Ohio State, and they pushed him out of there. They didn't want him. Like he goes to a program that he literally has a show every single week called the Kyle McCord Show. Syracuse Athletics puts it up. Been watching it. He just seems like, honestly, he seems like a really content dude, and like he seems like he's in the right spot. Like this was the program that he should have been at. He was at Ohio State backing up CJ Stroud a couple years ago, won 11 games last year, enters the transfer portal, goes to Syracuse, and people were kind of tripping. But what Billy said,
yeah, they got to Syracuse though.
Yeah, they got some money over there now. Yeah, yep. You already know he's getting that check too from the NIL. So good for him though, man. He chose the right program, I think, honestly.
Well, it makes a lot of sense because a lot of these former basketball schools of like Syracuse and shit like that, like if you're like Syracuse and you're in your board meeting, you're like, our basketball team hasn't really been that fucking good in the last 4 years. Our football team's been dog shit. Man, where the fuck is my booster money going to? Like,
Let's go.
Like, that's exactly what ended up happening.
Let's go, Cab. What happened? Did they stop them?
Oklahoma State got a touchdown, but they called a block below the waist on OSU. So that touchdown don't count.
I'm Lisa's Travis Hunter over 1.5 touchdowns. I'm liking at plus 375. Yo, somebody said that shit in the chat about TJ Horn or wherever the kid Horn is. I would bet him over Travis Hunter. Not saying he's a better football player. It's just more of like all the public money is going to come on Travis Hunter.
No, that makes perfect sense what you just said. Finding something that's not slammed by everyone, right?
Yeah, and TJ Horn, if you told me TJ Horn and Travis Hunter both had 2 touchdowns and one of them had 100 yards, it would be a 50-50 shot of who it is, but it's not priced like that at all.
Dude, that was a huge penalty. It is so hard. False start, right? Let's go. That was a huge penalty from OSU. That just put them back behind the 20, and they're at 2nd and 22, and now they got a false start. Gonna put them back at 2nd and 27. Let's fucking go, Billy. I got 7.5, bro. Just hold them off, Biggs. Hold them off, baby. Don't talk to me about that, Angel. I had your comment highlighted because I wanted to get to it for you, especially with my guy Weinstein. He said Texas A&M 35-0.
Like Jimmy Horn is plus 134 to score a touchdown. That's wild, bro. That he almost had like 200 fucking receiving yards last week, bro. That's wild to me. I bet Jimmy. Y'all are making me bet college football during USC time because I'm definitely screenshotting that. And Jimmy Horn's probably going to score a touchdown. If Travis Hunter's the chalkiest player on the odds, it's a fucking quarterback.
Right. Bro, you know what's this is so weird to say, but you know what's crazy? You take Travis Hunter anytime touchdown or whatever, you take his touchdowns. How crazy would it be? Like, let's say you took like a prop with him to have 1.5 touchdowns or something, and he gets a pick 6.
I think it would be crazy if you had Travis Hunter and him to get a touchdown and a pick. Like,
there you go. Does a pick 6? I mean, it is an anytime touchdown, so it counts, right?
Yeah, it's a touchdown. It's like
there's never been an opportunity for somebody to actually cash that from defense if you're taking it. Like, you don't give anytime touchdown props for defensive players. You see what I'm saying?
The latest is when you have an anytime touchdown prop on a player and they're a kick returner or a punt return. It hasn't really happened with we'll probably start seeing it now again this year with the new rules. But if you have an anytime touchdown player prop on a kick returner and a punt returner and they get the return touchdown, that shit is lit. You're like, let's go. Like you're like, go. You're like, no, I got an anytime touchdown. It was like you back in the not even back in the day, but like 2-3 years ago, you would see it with like Antonio Brown and stuff like that. Fuck Tyreek Hill when he first went to the Chiefs, he used to be on the kick returns and stuff like that. We'll probably start seeing it now with the new is it UFFL or I'm just saying XFL, the new XFL rules.
The new XFL, yeah. Fuck
yeah,
that.
The new XFL rules in the NFL. I think it's like whatever it is. I know it is the XFL.
OSU just hit a field goal. So it's 21-10, but I'll take after seeing a touchdown and then realizing a flag's on the field, I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day. So
we got a live total in this Michigan-Texas game down to a 43.5, which is good for me and my guy Billy. We got Georgia Tech though driving down here right now.
Punting.
Oh, okay, let's go.
He just got smacked on that third down.
Out of see right now.
I am totally okay with you guys laughing at me for this, but I say it all the time. I don't drink often. I'm hurrying. I gotta piss. So
that's what I gotta do too, bro. I feel man. When you're drinking, dude. I mean,
if you gotta piss, go pee. I'll run a commercial real quick.
I'm chilling.
I was gonna say if you gotta piss, I
know that's what I just did. No, I'm cool. No, yeah, I'm cool, guys. So Michigan's gonna have the ball here about their 25-yard line here right now. Haven't been able to get anything going on offense. We'll see what they can do right here.
Penn State just took the lead 27-24 against Bowling Green. They're 13.5 line. Live, I meant to say. So basically, Penn State to win by 2 touchdowns is -135. I'm not going to press it because I feel okay with my action. But if I was looking for action, I would bet Penn State to win by 2 touchdowns at -135. Like, that's wild, bro. The fact that this game is even a 4-point game is wild to me.
For sure.
Good news for us in the Syracuse game. Syracuse live is -800, -9.5 live spread.
Let's go. Love to see that. Let's just get another score right here. Field goal, touchdown. I mean, a touchdown would be nice, but I'll take a field goal too. Let's just take some time off the clock. Keep Georgia Tech off the field. What time's the UFC start tonight?
Early card, bro. 4:00. I'm talking about UFC. I need to check that Cage Warriors. I ended up once the fucking Syracuse game came back on, I turned off the Cage Warriors shit. And I see if that kid Donald won.
Oh, let's go. Is that who you took?
I'm trying to see if he won or not. I gotta check. I gotta look. It's so hard to like gauge with the time difference because like it's nighttime over there.
Where are they fighting at?
England.
Oh shit, yeah. That's not that's 9 hours ahead of me. So 6 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
so it's like the time difference thing, like and then if the fights aren't in it's like regional scenes, so like they really don't give a fuck about it unless you have like UFC Fight Pass. So like the time difference thing, it just throws it all off. And then if they're not in order, all right. So he doesn't fight until like another hour. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Let's see here. What's going on in this Texas-Michigan game? 3rd and 10 for Michigan right here. Is it going to be 4th and 10?
They picked it up. That was a good little pass play by Michigan right there. I'm gonna be honest. That was a beautiful ball by Warren.
Syracuse is going to be starting with the ball on the 8-yard line.
This is a good catch too. Billy, when you said that whole thing about the commercial, I walked off. I'm sitting there thinking, how is Billy 7 years younger than me and more professional than me? Never did it cross my mind that I could play a commercial when I had to take a piss.
I showed the UFC stream tonight. Scotty said, what is my favorite 3-leg UFC parlay tonight? We have the Locker Room Podcast parlay. We got the Philly boys, Andre Petrosky and Sean Brady. That's like plus 100. But if you're looking for just like a chalk donkey 3-leg and it's like even odds, Andre Petrosky, Jacqueline and Norm and Isaac Dalgarian minus 112. It's like one of those, like I kind of like the way I like to set up my UFC cards. I do the little chalky parlays and stuff like that. So when we're on the show, everything that I'm betting on the show is just all like plus monies and stuff like that. So I can just like really separate it, because the worst is like if you ever get like a package from somebody or like plays from somebody and it's like 7 plays and it's like really hard to gauge of like you don't know which one to like go really heavy on or something like that.
Man, you guys have been killing that Locker Room Podcast, man. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah,
Anybody who hasn't tuned into it, you're missing out. Like, you're missing out money. I want to say 5 out of the last 6 weeks, you guys have been plus money, but I don't want to speak for you.
I would have to look. We hit 6 in a row. Then we hit like 2, and then we had a week off. So I think we're going for 3 here.
There, so better than what I said. Exactly my point right here. Come on, Arkansas. What is going on? Why is it's 2nd and 17, and I feel like can't get a playoff here. Watch me turn this into the Arkansas OSU stream. I will. Big play over the middle. First down, baby. Let's go, Big.
Yes, sir.
That was Broden over the middle. I think that's how you say his name.
Let's go. I got Syracuse 2nd and 6 right now. About their own 12-yard line.
Bro, I fast, right? No matter what, every day I do, and I started it like a month and a half ago, but no matter what, every day I do the 16-8. Sometimes I'll take like 24 hours off. And these Saturdays, they kill me, bro, because I got like 6 beers in my stomach and no food. Yeah, it's like I probably shouldn't fast. Like I should wake up and eat something on Saturdays, but I don't. And I know it's not technically fasting if I'm drinking beer, but I have nothing but beer in my stomach, and that shit's starting to roll a little bit.
I feel that. No, I haven't eaten anything today either. It's later out there though.
Yeah, it's 1:00 here at 1:20. Pump that green wave spirit up, says my dude Nunya. He said the dogs are barking.
What's going on in that Michigan game right now, Cab?
Something, man. I thought I was watching that game at one point. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. 2nd and 6 here for Michigan. They are still down 24-3 in the third quarter with 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. I got to feel like Michigan's just hoping they can take their time with a few long drives and put up points and keep it close or get it close here. They know they're not going to win this football game. So honestly, if you're looking at a live bet, maybe the under. Because as I say that, they run the ball on 2nd and 6. Like Michigan's just going to eat this clock and try their best to make it a respectable score at the end of the game.
They're going to try to get a touchdown. Hopefully they don't, though.
Bro, Nunya, what the fuck, bro? I'm sitting here saying that I'm hungry with fuzzy, bubbly beer belches, and you're telling me mini pancakes and bacon sandwiches. Do you know how fucking good a mini pancake and bacon sandwich sounds right now, bro?
That does sound bomb.
Come on, Nunya. I would fuck that up right now. I eat that shit so fast.
All right, Syracuse is moving again. Another first down for Syracuse, I think, right here.
Why do I think something really bad just happened? 4th down and you didn't get it, and you gave Oklahoma the ball right in their own or fumble. What the fuck did Arkansas do? Why do I know that Arkansas is gonna fuck this shit up? Like, why do I know it? Like, I've known it from the first time when I said like I should have taken first half. Like, yeah, fumble for Arkansas. Oklahoma State's gonna get the ball. Bro, like I can't tell you how fucking much it sucks. Like just fuck, bro. Why didn't I just do first half? It'd be done, it'd be over. People in the comment section like to hate on how I bet first half. Bro, people don't know what they're talking about. Wine time. Get in and get out, man.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Get in and get out. Fuck the public and the full game and the refs. Fuck all that shit. Get in and get out.
What number do you have on that game?
7.5.
Michigan in Texas territory right now? Oh, they just got stuffed at the Texas 34.
Boy.
They kick a field goal right here. I mean, this is like 50 yards. I mean, you're down 21 points right now. I guess the game's not over. You could punt it right now. That's not what they're going to do, though. They're going to for sure kick a field goal. What are they doing, Cab? You got better eyes on it than me.
Yeah, they're kicking a field goal, 4th and 6.
Interception, Bowling Green, Man Bear Pig just said.
Kick is up. Looks like he drilled it. So 24-6. Michigan puts more points on the board finally.
Fuck. Still looking decent on that total. 52-yarder. Wow. That's impressive.
This game's going to – Nunya, I do think that the Texas-Michigan game should keep slowing down. Like, for Texas, I know Sarkisian, he doesn't know how to put people away. He's one of those coaches where I talk about, like, find your coach that you can trust with a 50-point spread or a 30-point spread. He's not one of them. Like, he's going to run the ball and eat the clock, in my opinion, here. He wants this game to end as fast as it can so he can leave with the win. Andrew G said his palms are – me too, man. I don't feel fucking good about this, Arkansas. I don't feel fucking good about it at all.
Yeah, this Syracuse game is going to be entering the fourth quarter now. They're going to have a 10-point lead, but Georgia Tech's going to have the ball start the fourth quarter here. This game is not over either for sure. Good kick, though.
Scotty asked us Kansas State or Tulane. Let me see where that game's at right now. Looks like Kansas State's still down by 10, but they're about to score. You might could get a good line on Kansas State live. But my guy Nunya, my dude Jimmy the Bag, a lot of people I respect are on Tulane full game. Yeah, plus 10. Motherfucker.
Wow, that's crazy. Michigan just getting blown out at home right now. I mean, they lost a lot, though. I mean, they lost their quarterback. Donovan Edwards they haven't really been using him much because they're down so much right now. You can't really, I guess, run the ball too much.
There's my dude, perfect rotation right there. He said Bowling Green's really hanging in there as 35-point dogs. It's crazy, right? Perfect rotation. I know you've been posting your bets recently, man. I hit the like when I see it. Come on the tailgate and give us some winners next week. Hit me up in my DMs. I'd love to get you on here, my dude. Oldie, I don't know what a Publix chicken tender sub is, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. Oldie's always making something fucking bomb, it seems like. He's always eating good.
OSU's got the ball back here in the third. Incomplete pass on. Let's go. Talk that shit, number 3. Talk that shit, bro. Let him know he ain't shit. Tell him that. Right to his ear. Say, I fucked your mama last night.
I need to stop right here by Syracuse. Get the ball back and score and end this game.
Come on, baby. 2nd and 10 here for OSU. You're going to hand it off up the middle. It's a good game. Looks like they picked up 6 on the rush. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Hold them to another fucking field goal, then go score a touchdown, Arkansas. Please. Please. Shout out to the nuke worker in the chat, man. Easily one of my favorite people that I got to hang out with at Puppapalooza.
Oh, for sure.
Even though he kicked my ass in cornhole and knocked me off. That was like the semifinals, too. That's the game before the championship, you asshole.
Hey, yeah, shout out to Nuke Worker, man. Such a good dude. I spent some good time with that guy at Southtown 101. Had some beers, watched some good games. He was a blast, man. Such a fun time.
Dude, Arkansas's they're gonna fuck this. They're gonna fuck me, and I just know it, bro. I've known it the whole goddamn game, which is why it's like I'm sitting here. Why the fuck didn't I bet first half? They're first down for OSU. They got the ball at the 19-yard line. Find a way, Razorbacks. Find a way to hold them to another field goal, please.
What's going on in that Texas-Michigan game right now, Cab?
What game? No, I'm just kidding. Texas has got the ball, 2nd and 10. Still up 24-6 right here. Going to run it up the middle. There is a flag on the ground. All right, Michigan fans, go ahead and get the best number you could possibly get on Michigan Live right here, because I know Sarkisian, and he don't give a damn about anything but winning this football game. I'm just saying that shit. Maybe I should take my own advice one time. I think Michigan, whatever the live line is, I think they bring it closer than what it is.
They can. I mean, if Texas lets them, if Texas doesn't do anything offensively, I mean, I don't want either team to do anything offensively right now. Live total sitting at about a 40
right here for OSU. And incomplete, but there is a flag on the ground. And I'm sure, since I saw absolutely nothing and watched exactly where the fucking flag came in, they're going to call pass interference. On the offense? Holy fuck, they don't ever call the opposite of what I think. On the offense? No, they didn't really, did they?
Shout out to Nuke where he said he tailed my 2 plays, Syracuse and Iowa State. Let's go, Nuke. Let's get this cash, man. We need Syracuse to close this game out. Then we got the Iowa State coming up here in about an hour. That's going to be a good game.
No, I don't got that 10, Justin. Justin said he got 10 pre-flop. That's the problem with fucking doing these shows sometimes, Justin, because I have to make my bet when I give it out to you guys just because it's like a personal thing. Like I can't touchdown Texas. I can't not. Is he going to score?
Touchdown Texas?
No, he got down to the 2-yard line. Excuse me. Almost a touchdown Texas.
Damn.
Fuck. Justin, I got 7.5, bro. I got 7.5. I got a terrible fucking number. I got 7.5. Looks like 4th and 10 for OSU. So if Arkansas, can we please go put a touchdown on the board? Can we just points? Just points. You're good, man. I'm good here. Go put points on the board after what's this guy's name right here that I'm looking at? Ward. After Ward hits this field goal. 47, 45, 44, 43. Third quarter, OSU, Arkansas. Oklahoma State with another field goal. That will bring them to 13-21. They are only trailing by 8 points at this point. Deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. We can do this. We can survive, Billy. Wine time. We can survive.
Let's go. We need to close this game out right here.
I need Arkansas to put points on the board, Justin. I know you're saying that it's good, but I'm uncomfortable. I just would like to see some points on the board.
One time, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking to someone, and I asked them because they sent me. It was like an exchange of card conversation, and they're like really convicted on Ball State, and I was like, the fuck do you have Ball State on your card for? And he was like, this, that, and the third. He was like, I trust this guy, this, that, and the third. And I was like, do you like know anything about the game? Long story short, I was like, I'm only asking because they're down 7-0. Like, is this a good live bet situation or not? Because you gave it out like as like a pre-flop like preview, and like I'm looking at this shit live. I mean, like plus 100. I mean, fuck. I mean, don't do it. Ball State's not a football school. Right? I mean, like they I know they can pass the ball in the MAC, but like Missouri State, like I don't know shit about that conference for football. I know that conference for basketball.
All the money's on Ball State. The only thing I can tell you about this one, Billy, is the market, and it's saying that 89% of the money's on the money line, 96% of the money's on the -3. Let's see what it opened up as. That's a tough game though. I don't know too much about either.
Could it be just a market casualty where like all the money's on one side and that like this is just some random ass small market game that they're like, nah, bro, y'all ain't getting paid out on that?
Yeah, for sure. The only people that are taking that game are people that went to that school and actually know about the program. There's not too much that you can cap on that unless maybe a total if the weather conditions.
Sounds like anybody that went to the window that bet that game took Ball State. There was no Missouri State money there was no Missouri State tickets basically.
Damn, touchdown Texas.
I'm gonna come back to that at halftime. Texas A&M is blowing out McNeese State. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Big hole up the middle. Good run right there on second down. My fucking heart is in my throat right now for this Arkansas game, if you guys can't tell. I know we're going to let this clock tick, though, right, Pigs? Because all you care about is covering the spread. You don't got to win. You just got to cover the spread.
I'm nervous, man. Touchdown Texas, 31-6.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hold those fours up, baby. Don't run another play this quarter. No dumb shit right there.
I got to figure out how I can hedge this because Texas got another 2 more touchdowns in them, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah, they've been moving. Michigan has not been able to stop them.
Let me do some math. My math ain't mathing right now.
Quentin Ewers having himself a game, 23 of 33, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns in the air. It's look good.
So basically 8 points is what
so everybody refers to week 2, Billy, and Wine Time is overreaction week 2, right?
Yep.
What do you guys think was or could be? What do you think the biggest overreaction would be? You know which one I think it is, and it's funny because this team is more like a week 3 team, but it's right there with you, Wine Time. It's Georgia Tech. I think they were the biggest overreaction for beating Florida State.
That's why the reason why Syracuse. So Syracuse. Yeah. It's funny that you asked that question because that's my answer. It's the reason why it was so high. It was like week 1, you have to bucket the overreaction and then underreactions. And the 3 teams that I was very shocked that were really fucking good that I didn't expect to be that good was Notre Dame, Syracuse, and what was the other one? Utah. I didn't think Utah was going to be this is the Utah week. Like they win and cover a spread against Baylor and do it in convincing fashion. Like it's going to be a good season for them. But Notre Dame and Syracuse, bro. Like those were the 2 teams I was like, wow, Syracuse is fucking good this year. And Notre Dame is that one hits home. My brother went there, alumni school. They're talking about it all summer. Like when I was seeing him and his friends like that went to the school, they were telling me, Notre Dame. And I was like, and you guys are still telling me that fucking Chicago's be a team. And like you guys had a good preseason. Look what happened. Like, but Notre Dame's football team's probably going to go to the championship. They're minus to make the playoffs.
Now they are as far as playoff. They don't have any other. I mean, Florida State was supposed to be their big game at the end of the season, and that ain't shit. We've seen. I mean, Florida State sucks.
Georgia Tech is their big game. Syracuse is in the red zone right now, 3rd and 2.
Wow, hey, interception for Texas, guys. We're half-ass covering Texas at this point. They just got another interception. They got the ball at the Michigan 48-yard line. I mean,
God damn, man! Like,
God damn, Texas.
Michigan's bad,
bro. Michigan's
just good.
So the total went down though, 47.5 minus 130. I mean, is that inclining that they're about to run the fuck out of this football?
Yeah, there's gonna be one more.
Sarkisian doesn't try and keep scoring. He lets games end.
Usually. I have the 44, so
you got 44.
44. So one more touchdown. That's fine, but nothing. I mean, that's a push, but
I took 45.5, so I'm like kind of like right there with you. We're rooting for the same shit. I need Syracuse to score here because I have that ticket with the money line, team total, and McCord. So I need Syracuse to score here. It's the 4th quarter.
Yep. They're driving right now.
First and goal, and they run
goal,
fucking idiots and lose 2. That total is going to come down to it, man. 20. If they kick a field goal here, it'd be 27. If I get fucked on a Syracuse team total and a same game parlay ticket that was absolutely flawless is going to be so tilting.
Yeah, I want to see him put it in the end zone right now. Let's go.
Yeah, put it in the end zone. If you put it in the end zone here, I feel like that ices the game.
You're ahead of me. Tell me what happens.
Is that in?
Touchdown, Syracuse. Let's go. That's it.
I didn't want to ruin it for you because I didn't know. That was kind of a weird way that he torqued his body. I didn't know if the ball was in his hand or not. That was huge.
That was huge.
For everything. That was huge.
Yeah, over 27.5 plus 3 money line, common court over.
Hold the points, bookie. Go with a money line ticket on the ass, man.
Oh,
let's go, man. I didn't think everyone was asking me, man. What's the college play? What's the college play?
Syracuse.
I'm not. Don't at me if it loses.
Catch the fucking football, bro.
Oh my goodness, I gotta put this UFC ticket in. I forgot about that. It's pouring rain outside. There's nothing like some good old rain outside. So there is no excuse not to be locked in. Nobody's fucking hitting you up saying, yeah, you want to go out, watch the games? Nah, bro. I'm locked in this weekend.
All right, let's go. Syracuse 31-14. About 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Let's close this out.
Yo, Taylor Green can get out of that pocket so quick. What a fucking stud. Taylor Green is a QB, bro. This kid can play.
Hey, Cab, I'm sorry. I told you I had to get out a little early. I got to get going right now, my guy.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
I wish I could stay here for the rest of the game. I got to get going for a birthday, though, here in about an hour.
Man, have fun. And I can't say it enough, Wine Time. You are a huge part of what's going on here on Saturdays. So thank you so much for your help, man. And I love doing this with you. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, appreciate you for having me. Billy B, always good to be on screen with you. Dabby Cab, my brother, always good, my guy. Yeah, let's get paid, guys. I'll see you guys next week for sure.
Hell yeah, Wine Time. Much love, my dude. Billy, don't feel like you got to stay either. I'm okay here. I'm glad you're here, though. Trust me. I'm glad you're here because it is awkward being on screen.
I'm waiting for I'll probably leave after a Syracuse game. After a Syracuse game, that's about it. We're almost about an hour away till UFC time, too.
You know, I'm sitting here, too. I know we're supposed to be talking about the Texas-Michigan game, but God, Taylor Green on that pass play I was looking at for Arkansas. Dude, he got out of that pocket so quick, and the first thing he did was slow down and look downfield for receivers after he got out of it. Like, I love it. He had to open 5 or 6 yards, and he didn't even think about running. He was like, where are my receivers? This kid's a QB. I'm going to say it again. QB. Doug Wise said K-State touchdown, huh? I hope K-State I just hope they don't win. I want my guy Jimmy to win his bet. I want Nunya to win his bet. And I want anyone who tailed those two guys to win their bets. Fuck Arkansas. Arkansas is one of those teams that's like one play they look outstanding and the next play the fucking ball's on the ground. Like how many times has the ball been on the ground or intercepted this since I started watching this half? Come on, bro. I don't even know if they're in field goal range either. If they are, I need this field goal. It'll be huge. Anytime you get updates on that Syracuse game, let me know, Billy. What's the time on that game and what's the score right now?
31-14, 8:39 left. And trying to see if we can find another live bet.
Beautiful. Let me pull up my live lines also. Arkansas did not get a first down there, so it's 4th and 14.
that live over that I took is definitely not about to hit in this game. But that was kind of like a hedge bet, dude. I had way too much Syracuse action not to bet the fucking over just in case if Georgia Tech came back.
Bro, this field goal carries way too much weight. He missed it. He made it. He missed it. No, he missed it. He fucking missed it. He fucking missed it. He fucking missed it, Billy. He fucking missed it, bro. He fucking missed it.
Dude, you can't trust college kickers, bro. That's like, oh man, college kickers are like, you know it's bad when you see the coaches in the games. They fucking turn their head too. They don't want to know.
I want to watch that shit, bro. Come on, motherfuckers.
I know. Sorry if anybody's listening to this with headphones on. They're just hearing me cough up a fucking lung, but I'm not a wax person. I'm more of a like cannabis THC type of person. So when I'm smoking the pens and the wax and stuff like that and dabs and stuff like that, it makes me cough way more than what it does probably for the average person.
And well, I get what you're saying when you say average person, but as it should, I cough a lot when I hit pens and dabs too. And I mean, I go through phases. Sometimes I want my green, sometimes I want my wax, but I love it all.
Well, with us doing a lot of these streams and stuff for football season and stuff like that, just been buying more pens. Like, you know, we're sitting here fucking 4, 6, 8 hours a pop sometimes, like on these weekend streams and stuff like that.
You're right. I'm coming up on my 5th hour right now already on this
So
Saturday.
At that point, I might as well just buy a fucking pen because I don't even want to roll.
Especially these rosin pins, man. Some of these rosin pins, they hit for real, for real. Bro, I'm stressing this fucking game right now. I don't give a shit if Arkansas has an 8-point lead. That ain't shit for me. Anybody who thinks that's good, you're dumb. I'm gonna be honest too, Billy. Unless this Texas game finishes before the Arkansas game, when this game ends, we might as well wrap it up. This Texas game's burnt, man. It's 31-6 Texas. Michigan's got the ball, and they're still running the fucking football. They just want this game to end as soon as it possibly can. I promise you. That's what everyone in Michigan, coaches, players, fans, everyone just wants this game to be over right now. Let me go ahead.
We're sweating the fucking under, so I need this game to look as boring as possible. So I'm not complaining at all. It's crazy because whenever we do these live streams, it's so hard to predict like what game is going to be like the game that everyone's going to be stuck on, and like
especially in college,
always the opposite in college. Of like, it's always like the two ranked teams end up having like the worst game early play.
Bro, and then you'll get like a like this Texas game or in college basketball, like, and they'll be down by like 21 at half, and you're just like, which in college basketball, 21 at half, it's not over, but still, you know what I mean? Like it's blowouts, blowout city. It's hard to pick in college. 2nd down for OSU. I need the clock to just stay running, please. Like just end this motherfucking football game now. Not in 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Right now. End it now. 2nd down. 2nd and 5 for OSU. Bowman's got a single back. He's going to take the snap. Little play action pop pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5. You won't get a stop here, though, Pigs. You won't. I mean, you won't. But am I the only person who, when they have a bet or something, I think as negative as possible so that I can be like, yeah, when it happens. Like, like
all the time.
Bro, I can have somebody like all I need is a hit or an RBI, and I got a guy on 3rd with no outs, and my hitter comes up. I'm like, oh, well, he's going to strike out. That's strike 1. He's done. 3rd and 5. Bowman's got a Gordon it back. Going to drop back to pass, throw it over the middle, and he's got a guy for the 1st down. He's going to get it out across the 35, close to the 40-yard line. Clock is at least moving, and we are at 11 minutes in this fourth quarter here. Big Show said, fuck Michigan.
I hate to laugh, but bro, that's wild. I can't imagine being a fucking Michigan fan.
Bro, try and be an A&M fan. Every year they get ranked for no fucking reason. First down, Michigan, Big Show. There you go. On 3rd and 2, you got a first down. Oh, if only I cared about that game more than this one. 2nd and 10 for Oklahoma State here. 10:45 on the clock. They're still down by 8 points. Got the ball at about their 38-yard line, it looks like. Michigan. Everybody in the chat, man, that's still here rocking with us. Thank you, man. Especially you guys that grabbed the membership. Drop the football. Drop the football. Thank you. Don't fucking do that to my emotions right now. That could have been a huge play for Oklahoma State, but it was just a drop pass, 3rd and 10. Mitch Morber said, what's Billy's X handle? I search it. What's on the screen? I don't see it. It's because there's no on X, my dude. It's just getting Bills. You're probably putting the on X in it.
Yeah, you might be getting the on X. So it's getting and then underscore Bills. To be honest with you, the name of my Twitter name, I've had my Twitter for so long that when I was in middle school, I played for a basketball team, and somebody was telling me, dude, Twitter's popping, man. You got to make yourself a Twitter account. I'll make your name for you, getting underscore Bills. And I said, you know what? Fuck it, keep it. And flash forward since 2012. Here we are, 2024.
Bro, I can't look away from this game without getting fucking killed, bro. I just clapped because it was 4th down, and I think fucking Arkansas muffed the goddamn punt, dude. I can't do this shit, man. I can't fucking do college players, bro. Arkansas is doing every fucking thing they possibly can to lose this game.
Wow. Kansas State and Tulane's tied up 2020 going into the fourth quarter. Straight pick'em odds. Number 17 in the country at straight pick'em odds. Tell me that line just looks wrong. You're like, what? Against Tulane. Like, wow. Shouts to the people that bet Tulane on the spread. You guys got to be feeling real good.
I don't know how you say that, Nunya. This is a touchdown here. It's about to be a tie game. Arkansas's got the ball inside the 10-yard line. I don't know how you can possibly say we got this with confidence. I appreciate the attempt, but Arkansas has done nothing but throw interceptions and put the fucking ball on the ground the entire goddamn half. All they had to do was just not fuck up this half of football. That's it. Just don't fuck up. And they can't fucking catch a punt, bro. I hate college fucking players.
Haynes King scored 3 touchdowns. That's wild. That's wild.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This is like where games start getting really good.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, Mush, Andrew G. I capped college basketball at 60%. I'm up double digits in MLB. NCAA football is my fucking top thing to cap, so I don't know what fucking mush you're talking about, bro. Bro, that's a penalty. Why'd you pick the flag off the ground? That's a fucking pick route. That's a pick as clear as day. Why are we picking the flag up? What are we doing?
Curate this. I need this game to end so I can kind of like curate this parlay because I really think that's the way to go, bro. And that I'm glad Clint asked that question of what to do in the Nebraska game. Nebraska money line. Shador just throw 2 touchdowns. Take your choice of Travis Hunter or TJ Horn, and that's definitely like plus 300 odds. Like, that's the way you play that fucking game. Like, I'm trying to, like, it's about 3:00. Trying to see if we can get any live bets, but it's about to be that night. Night's about to be around the fucking corner, dude. So, like, I'm just got to start looking into the night slate here. It's fucking flying, dude. It's already 3:00.
I'm already over it too, bro. I'm over it. Tie football game. Oklahoma State tied the game. Obviously, they went for 2 and got it. Unfucking believable, man. The muff punt, like, I can't. The most important parts of the game, there's no excuse to do something like that. Like, your fucking adrenaline and your attention should be through the roof. Like, you're a mental fucking midget if you can't catch a fucking punt in the 4th quarter in a situation like that.
Scotty says, LD says prelims in an hour. Scotty says Rosalind's the only way to go. Not a big wax person. I just smoke the shit, and it kind of gets me high. So is it billionaire? Probably doesn't look like Billy. It is me. If you see me in person and I'm like actually like seriously dressing up and like trying to look nice, I look nice. But like if I'm sitting on stream with a bunch of fucking dudes and we're gambling, I'm probably just gonna wear a hoodie and some shorts and call it a day. But if we're doing a video, I'll probably wear like a nicer hoodie and better shorts.
Bro, you guys in the chat, man. Everybody thinks it makes sense. Mal said I must have the money line because the spread was key, and Ron Lofton said burning some OG 18 and cheering this Arkansas. No, I got 7.5, bro. I got points, and right now I could give a fuck less about those points. Arkansas's got to do something. We needed that field goal. We needed to not drop that punt. We needed to not throw an interception. Like, they've got to do something. You don't understand how bad they are fucking this game off right now. There's been 4 different opportunities on something that is easy and should happen that could have already sealed this spread, and they fucked it up on all of them. Dropping a punt, missing a field goal, throwing that interception, the fumble that they had on the drop snap. They're throwing this game in the fucking trash.
Touch? Is that a touch? Yeah, touchdown Georgia Tech.
What's the score?
We're in the sweat box. We're in the sweat box here. I don't know if they're gonna go for 2, if they're gonna go for 1, but give me a second because they're down by some points. 31 to, I would say 21, I would imagine. 31-21, because the live line's plus 10.5 minus 225.
Just give the people a good game, Billy. Just give them, go put a fucking field goal up. I just need a field goal. I just need I just need something, which is why I'm so fucking angry right now. I just need something, anything. Any sign of life, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's still rocking with us.
Yeah, 21-31 here in this game. What's that?
$9:20 left in this Michigan-Texas game. Michigan's got the football, 31-6. Dude, stop. It's first down. Stop trying to extend for the first. Like, stop trying to reach out to get the first down like it's the end of the game, bro. It's first fucking down. Put the ball in between your fucking arms and hold on to it. God damn it, bro.
It's crazy because sometimes you be thinking like you're tripping out, but it's really just like simple like football stuff.
Hold on to the fucking football.
Razorback shut down the run game. Hell yeah, Stephen Stir and Company. I said Stephen Company, Stir and Company.
Go, big hole, cross the 40. Okay, I'm not gonna get excited because we missed field goals and we can't fucking execute the simplest shit.
Get excited though. Signs of fucking life. That's a sign of life.
Motherfucker.
What happened in the Texas-Michigan game? I'm seeing fumble on my
Did they fumble? Yeah, it looks like Texas must have the ball back. Fumble. Because they got all right. McConaughey throwing up the horns. Fuck that football game. Arkansas, score some fucking points right here. Of course, another fucking. This is what I'm talking about. For anybody who's got multiple games and can see Arkansas, they just get a huge fucking play. They're in
onside kick
territory.
Onside kick. I don't know who recovered it, but I don't know.
Taylor Green and his receiver aren't even. They don't even know what play's being called. Arkansas completely fucks up what play's being called. Like, I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack from this shit, bro. And a terrible fucking duck pass over the middle on second down. 3rd and 14. After that beautiful fucking run, all those yards, it's 3rd and fucking 14. And they're not even in fucking field goal range, bro. This team, I don't give a fuck what happens. Even if I cash my bet, I will not touch a full game spread with this team again.
How are they about to blow this fucking game, dude? They're up by so much.
Dude, you don't understand what they're doing to fuck this up. You have to try. Like, you have to try to fuck up the way they're fucking it up. Taylor Green is so good. He is so good. He just evaded the pocket again, got Arkansas into field goal range. Are we going to kick a fucking attempt at field goal and miss it, or are we going to go for it on 4th and not get it? Either way, fuck you, Arkansas. Dude, I hate doing this shit and being live. When I got like legit money on a game, I don't like fucking sitting here on screen. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't blame you. I mean, it's so tilting. It's like, oh my goodness.
They're gonna go for it, man. Fuck me, bro. I just want to fucking cry right now. God damn it, bro. Offense is on the field. Clock is running. Arkansas is going for it. They're on the 3-yard line and they have to go for it. And there's the snap. Run, bro. Green didn't get it. He had the opportunity to run for it and get it, and he didn't fucking do it. I don't point fucking first down all you want, you stupid fuck. It's not a first down. Oklahoma State football.
Wow. Oklahoma State's about to pull off the comeback. I can't believe we didn't bet that live.
Got the ball on the fucking 28-yard line, and we can't kick a bro. Billy, I'm going to grab another beer real quick. I will be very quick.
Just a shouts to everybody out there in the chat. We are live. College football season. UFC right around the corner. About an hour till prelims. Crazy, man. Today is just jam-packed all over the place. And Georgia Tech did recover the ball. They got a first down, and they're driving. Never say never. I think Georgia Tech's going to score. Like, if you have Georgia Tech live, like, I'm thinking about live betting this plus 100, 10-1 live as a hedge bet.
Oh shit! Let me set the volume on this. It's trying to hit.
No, I'm not gonna do it. But Georgia Tech, I think Georgia Tech's gonna cover plus 3.5 live. I think Syracuse is probably gonna win this game by like 2. Like,
that's actually fucking crazy.
If they're up by 10, they score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion. Syracuse would be up by 2, and then I think they run. I think they're good enough to run the clock out. They get a couple first downs, And then that means if you could bet if you had Georgia Tech pre-flop and you're mad as fuck right now, I would bet them plus 3.5 live.
I feel like I'm about to throw up right now, bro. I can't do this shit whenever.
I'm glad I didn't have
You don't understand how bad they are throwing this football game, Billy. Like, you don't, like, unless you're actually watching.
You're telling me to live bet Oklahoma State.
Bro, Arkansas is beating the shit out of them, and they are tied, about to go down. Like, this is the epitome of what college football is right here. Like, an NFL team would be up by 21 points.
-2.5 if you're telling me this is how bad they are.
I mean, it's fucking tied, and Oklahoma State has the football. I don't see. I should probably bet it too, since I've got Arkansas plus 7.5. But here I am, fucking pussyfooting around and not even thinking about it. I'm gonna just sit. I want to sit here in my woes, fucking no food in my stomach, too many beers, drunk, fucking angry, losing money. That is what I want. Fucking loser, bro. God damn it.
At least this is real. This is real content, bro. This ain't this is not scripted.
Fuck content. I need my goddamn money, Billy.
Just give me my money.
Yep. Oh, this shit makes me sick, man. Shout out to Preston in the chat. He said 510 yards of offense versus 244, and it's a tie game. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, it doesn't get worse, Preston. It doesn't get worse. Nunya. I need you to cook me some pancakes, Nunya. God damn it. I need some of those bacon mini pancakes. Touchdown Oklahoma State, I'm sure. I look up and I see a guy running downfield with nobody around him. I'm not only going to – I'm going to lose this bet. I hope you just took Oklahoma State, Billy. They got the ball down in the red zone. Or not only the red zone, they're in the goal line.
Yeah, I took it -2.5, -160. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And you know what's crazy? In a weird way, I kind of needed that because I took a live bet on the show of an over, and I thought that shit was dead. But sweatbox for Syracuse backers, bro. Georgia Tech's not dead yet.
This is a fucking shit show, man. This is the worst. This is the worst fucking beat I'm gonna have all fucking season in college football, and I've been watching it before my fucking eyes the whole time.
But I thought you have +7.5.
Dude, it doesn't. It just keeps getting worse, bro. The Arkansas fucking guy, the fucking cornerback just had the ball hit him in the fucking chest and he dropped it. Bro, the game's on the line, bro.
RIP those Penn State natty tickets. Penn State about to lose this game. The Bowling Green? Nah, they're gonna win the game. I just don't think they're gonna I don't know. What the fuck? I don't have the game on my TV. What the fuck do I know? And I'm not a Penn State
Touchdown
fan.
Oklahoma State.
That's crazy. If the clock runs out, don't you cash your ticket though? You have 7.5?
Billy, the clock's not going to run out, bro. I don't know what game everybody in the chat and everybody thinks they're watching when they're saying they're comfortable with their bets. This shit ain't going to run. You might push your +10 if you got a +10. But let me tell you something, everybody thinking they're comfortable with +10. You're going to fucking lose too. Arkansas is fucking choking to a point. They're going to throw a pick six. They're going to fucking fumble the fucking kickoff. They're going to do something that's so ridiculous to fucking lose this spread because they've been doing it all fucking half.
I'm gonna take his advice. I'm gonna take Ball State. I'm taking Ball State right now, chat. If anybody wants to tail. A little bit juicy, but it's just for them to win the game outright. Nothing crazy. Hopefully we can get a little. We're in the sweat box of the Syracuse game, so I probably really shouldn't be doing this. But I just don't think this live betting opportunity is going to be there anymore. Like, if they score in this drive and they're a -130 pre-flop, and they were able to come back and tie it up. This was kind of like the window that we kind of needed to see.
I don't think I've ever been this mad, Billy. I can't even fucking sit here much longer, bro.
Yeah, Dabby, definitely. Oh, and it's suspended. They heard me fucking talking. 4th and 1 Ball State, or what's going on in this Ball State game? As soon as I try to bet it, that's as soon as it locks up. It's always how it goes.
By the way, it was a out of bounds, so it's 3rd and goal for Oklahoma State. But it doesn't fucking matter to me. Oklahoma State can kick a field goal and take the lead, and Arkansas is still going to fuck this cover up because Oklahoma State's not done scoring. This is not the last drive that they will score in this 5:32.
How is
3rd and goal? The clock is ticking. The only fucking solace I have is if that motherfucker would tick. But we do now have a 2-minute warning in college football. Bowman under center. He's gonna hand it off on a little jet sweep and a touchdown now. So we just thank you for nothing. Thank you for fucking nothing. Touchdown Oklahoma State. The amount of fucking effort it took to lose this fucking football game for Arkansas is insanity. Look, man, I'm going to get this out now, Billy. Thank you guys in the chat for tuning in. Look, I've been on screen for fucking almost 6 hours now, and I'm not in a good mood, so I'm not going to give you some fucking pleasantries at the end of this. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Go to Bet Online if you want to make some extra bets today and use Pub Sports Radio promo code. They will match you up to $1,000. It doesn't even have to be crypto. You can just put in 1,000. They match you 1,000. It's that easy. Go to Bet Online. Make sure you check out pubsportsradio.com and sign up for the UFC contest that we do every week. You can win a free $100. I don't know dick about UFC, and I got 6th place in it one time. So the fact is, you can win. Just sign up. Go do the competition. Pubsportsradio.com. Thank you guys, Billy. Thank you for sitting here with me, listening to me fucking cry. But I'm about to actually fucking
Thank you for giving me a good bet though, because I didn't watch a second of the game. You said, yeah, dude, take Oklahoma State -2.5 to end up scoring a touchdown, and here we go.
Dude, we could have got the most beautiful fucking money line bet on Oklahoma State at halftime, but I'm glad you got that. There's 5:13 here. Look, yes, I could still cash my bet. I have 7.5. I have half a point, and the team is only down by 7 with 5:13 on the clock. But let me tell you what's going to happen. Arkansas is going to fumble the football or throw an interception. They're going to find some way to fuck it up because they fucked up the entire game. And now they're going to be pressing, and they're really going to fuck it up.
This is so much action for me today that I need to start writing this down on just a piece of paper because I don't even think I'm going to have time to even like track it like in my book. Like I'm going to have to just write. I'm just going to have to old school style just write this shit down of like what the fuck book all the way to the right column. I'm going to have the book in the middle. I'm going to have the bet, and then to the left I'll have the money amount because there's so many tickets that I have active right now. It's fucking ridiculous that it's too many books.
Bro, this fucking game, like if I was a normal person, I would be cheering my ass off right now. I'd be like, let's fucking go because Arkansas just got a huge play across the 50. But if you're listening to what I say, it don't fucking matter because they're going to fumble. They're going to throw an up interception. See, Ron said big play argument. It don't fucking matter, bro. It don't matter because they can't fucking finish. They can't finish, bro. Limp dick motherfuckers that need fucking pills. 4:25 on the clock. I'll do my best to keep updating this as I sit here and cry and bitch about it. 4:25 on the clock, 4:20. 2nd and 9. Don't fuck with me, Cliff Yang. Don't you put that shit in the chat and fuck with me, Cliff Yang. Don't fuck with me, Cliff Yang. Touchdown fucking Razorbacks. Yes, motherfucker. You think I have $1,000 on this shit? I got $250 on it, but I fucking need it, bro. I need it.
Go, man. That's how you get the juices flowing. I mean, fuck. I got
Fuck
the
me, bro.
Hopefully, I could win by field goal. You cover 7.5, and everybody's happy. Right?
Fucking go, baby. God damn.
Yo.
What?
Yo.
C-Mac, I'm in my rose, bro.
With it.
You showed up at a terrible time for me, C-Mac.
I do that. Just for you, brother. I was doing this just to jump in at the end. What's going on?
Man, I'm sitting here crying like a baby, bro. I've been watching this Arkansas. I know we're supposed to be here for Michigan, Texas, but I'm watching this Arkansas-Oklahoma State game, and I'm sure anybody on streams had a few laughs at me, bro. I'm crying like a little bitch.
Well, pull your britches up. Quit crying. Get it together. on to the next one.
Oh, shit.
I love it. Let me intro it then. Our guy C-Mac, man. C-Mac, I'm glad you're here, bro. You pop on screen still to this day, so I didn't get to bring you on, but I'm glad you're here.
There is no bringing me on.
How you feeling, brother?
That's how it goes.
Hell yeah.
I'm all right. What's going on with you? What's the bet here? You got Arkansas? What's going on?
I got Arkansas and I got the spread, but it's like, and everybody in the chat's like, "Oh, you got 7.5" because I got a bad line. But
I'm sweating this fucking Syracuse game. They're up the whole entire game. Now it's a fucking 3-point game.
I know. I'm on Syracuse too. Yeah. +3.
What's the score right now, Billy?
V128. I mean, I got way. I guess because this is the game that I felt the most convicted on, but this is way too much college football action for me before a UFC card on a fucking football game. Big run, and he stayed in bounds because he's a fucking.
Did he?
He goes to Syracuse and he has a brain. He stayed in bounds.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Am I right though? Don't so many college players are like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my stats up," and then they fucking fall out of bounds. It's just like, so we just ran 60 yards not to stay in bounds.
1st and 10, games on the line. Let me reach for that first down.
Yeah, no. Shout out to the chat, all my guys in here. Appreciate all you up in here. Perfect rotation. Andrew, AOD, my man. Ron Lofton. What up? OD, my dude. Good to see you up in here. Shout out to all you guys. JT. Mally Mal, my man. Great to see you. Hell yeah. Appreciate all you guys.
Bro.
Oh, I have it up here.
I
should be naming it.
Are you watching this? Or any of you watch? Did he?
No. I haven't watched the Syracuse here.
If their head is the only thing that touches the ground, they're down, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's down.
Yeah. Okay. Gordon got up and ran it like he scored. That shit scared me. I wasn't watching.
Gordon's nice. Did he score to that?
I don't know.
That was the highest college football prop I've ever seen in my life, bro. -1,000 odds for him to score anytime touchdown was wild. +200 first touchdown. How is that even like legally? How is that even legally available?
God damn,
bro. Mally
Donnie, what up,
bro? Donnie. Shout out to my dude Donnie, like you said. My dude Mally, he said, "Dabby, roll up 2 grams." Mally and me are on the same page. We always are because, bro, the moment I get off this stream, win or lose this Arkansas bet, at least 2 grams is going in the plane, at least, because I gotta fucking get over it one way or the other.
You're good. You got the hook here. Like,
Okay, look, maybe I'm okay now. I would not use the word good. Maybe I'm okay now, but bro, Arkansas has literally been trying their hardest to lose this football game.
Well, yeah, football's a part. They got out to that good lead, so you had to feel at least good about that. Then, yeah, they coughed it all back.
How you doing this Saturday, CMAC, action-wise? You got a lot of early action you're sweating, or is the later slate looking bigger for you?
I had a decent amount. I have this Troy, the over Memphis, which is already a push. I'm sure they're going to score again. I was getting on here, so it was 38-17. So I just need one more point there, and I have Syracuse, which I need +3 and the +130. That's it. Yeah, I have a piece. I took Iowa State, Iowa under 36. Yeah. It's consistently, those games are always under. Till I see these teams play no defense and score, I'll be on the under. Flat out. Like I'm on Illinois. That's coming up. I'm on Washington State later. So there's one. And I'm gonna move on this Boise State Oregon over. It moved up a little bit.
C-Mac, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Somebody told me to bet Ball State today, and it was so from left field that it made it into right field for me. And they were down 7-0. They ended up tying the game live. It's basically even odds pre-flop -130. Am I just let it go?
I let it go. I let it go for real. No.
You and One Time both said the same thing. We're running out the clock. It's celebrations down in Syracuse. Put one up. They're a football school now.
Are we official? Did you boys cash?
Beats a top 25 school 31-28. Final score. Syracuse on the money line. I came on the tailgate today, and I tailed the boys with Syracuse and threw my own little Jimmy Jazz to it, and I got to the window.
Hell yeah.
Shout out C-Mac, shout out Billy, shout out One Time, and everybody in the chat that bet Syracuse. Congratulations on your bet.
For a lot of people that don't know, man, it's a very
No, I'm not in the Circa Survivor. I might get in the pub one here. I got to sign up. I'm in the Circa there, and I might be in the West. I'm going down the Westgate. I'll be in the Super Contest. I got to leave here in an hour. I got to get in by 3:00. And the bank wasn't open, so I have to put on my card. But there's like a $30 fucking fee.
Ew, $30.
The banks used, to put on your card. I always bring in cash and do it. We already went to Circa.
That's a huge fee. That's the biggest I've ever heard.
It's fucked. So, but Saturday, I didn't make it here. Saturday, the banks used to always be open. Like, and I have Nevada State Bank. I don't have Bank of America, which might, but they're closed. They used to be open like 10 to 2 on a Saturday at bank. No fucking open. Of course, Sundays are closed, but now I got Saturdays and Sundays off. Shit, maybe I need to work for the bank.
I gotta say, COVID turned everyone into a bunch of pussies.
I do feel you.
So I couldn't go. Yeah, I can't get the money, so I'm gonna have to pay this fee. It's just fucked. I put it off too long to get in here. So I'm trying to do a bunch of NFL. Jimmy wanted me to go on that NFL show in the morning. I was like, I'm too behind. I was trying to get caught up on the records for shit the last night and college football this morning. So I'm gonna have to do it another day.
Speaking of records, I told everyone in the chat and the people on screen I'd keep their records for the tailgate on the Saturday mornings, and I got it this Saturday, C-Mac. But last Saturday I spilt beer all over. I spilled beer all over everyone's bets, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't keep anybody from week 1.
I like that. At least it was, beer, ice cold, hopefully.
And at least I spilled it live, so everybody knows I'm not making it up just to cover up for the fact I'm lazy.
Well, yeah, hopefully we win these bets. Last week, first week, we had New Mexico. We had Old Dominion. What was the other bet I gave that one? when we came on last week. The under Notre Dame A&M under.
Yep.
That was those two. So hopefully I talked about Illinois here. I'm on these games for sure because I've already bet them. Washington State, and I'm gonna move on this Boise Oregon over.
Boise Oregon. What's the over at T-Max? 60 something.
62 now.
Do you think this is one of those things with Oregon where they like maybe unleash a little bit of pent up frustration from last week and score a lot of points?
No, both.
Yeah.
Teams.
Oh, I didn't know how Boise gave up so much. I think the defense is like could be better. That this line hasn't moved. Like I said, it moved a little bit this morning. I think the way I saw Georgia Southern run, like how does Oregon, and they were a little out of sorts, not get to, and they play Oregon State next week. But how do they not get in the mid 40s here? I think against Boise. This Boise defense was, I watched half of that game. They looked terrible. They gave up almost 500 yards to Georgia Southern. But I think Boise could get a little bit, in this game with this offense.
Touchdown, Michigan State, dude. We haven't talked about this game all day, but that's huge.
Holy shit. You just said Michigan State, and I was like, oh, shit.
That's huge for the people that were on the over-under. I think the over-under was 44 and a half. I'm not too familiar. I got 45 and a half, so I'm like praying they don't go for 2 here.
That game was boring. I like Michigan State a tad bit, but dude, I didn't want anything to do with them. And Maryland, UConn was awful. That was one of my losses last week. Maryland got more 5 turnovers again. I don't know how really good Maryland is. And Michigan State looked like dog shit against FAU week 1. So I just had to stay off.
You know what's crazy is it's like this Texas-Michigan game hasn't been close really the whole game. Like Texas has controlled this whole
Yeah,
game.
Billy, what are you talking? Are you talking about Michigan State just started and scored? Or are you talking about Michigan against Texas?
Michigan versus Texas, they scored.
Oh, I thought you said Michigan State.
For the people that have the over-under.
I was going.
I thought you were talking Michigan State. I swear I thought you said that.
Texas, Michigan. I don't know too much where it opened, where it closed, but
it closed at 41.5.
I was going to say, depending on
Right.
the total that you have, you could be fucked right now.
Yeah, we're at 43 right now. That last touchdown just fucked you if you had the over. Yeah, that's what I was getting at is this game hasn't been close. But if you had the total, it just came down to the last minute and 50 seconds.
Oklahoma State's in the red zone.
Yes.
Are they going to kick a field goal or are they going to?
Yeah, what's the time? A minute left?
A minute 48, 1st and 10. They got a minute 48. I need them to kick a field goal to win the football game. That's what I need. And Nunya, I'm sorry. I know you sprinkled that money line, Nunya, but I gotta win this bet.
I like the if they can just win by a field goal, Debbie Cab wins his bet, I win my bet, we're all good, and then we go to the UFC show.
Exactly, Billy. Exactly. Minute 48 right here. 1st and 10. C-Mac, did you before instead of waiting until the end, did you have any games you wanted to hit real quick that you got coming up today?
No, I already hit him up. I told you. JT just put it in there. This is the closest one to me, and I was thinking about maybe just put a couple other bets. Was Cal. I just don't know. It's just week 2 here. I don't trust Peyton Thorne as a favorite, or everyone's big high on Auburn. They got these great receivers. I saw this game last year. They covered by a point? It was 14-10. Now Cal, they constantly, because everything's changed, they're going to be playing Auburn, then they go home, and they're going to travel. The travel's just wild, back and forth all year long. But I think they have the talent to hang in. Can Ott run the ball here against Auburn? Obviously Auburn's got a great home crowd, but this one was the one. Man, I looked at this all night long, so it's been on my mind. I just haven't got there.
Auburn's one of those schools kind of like A&M. It's like there is no fucking excuse for them to be so bad year in and year out. They have the recruiting. They have the money. They have the fan base. They have the fucking supporters. Yet every year they just kind of suck lately.
Yeah, and it's hard to take from it. How is Cal? They won just a ho-hum game against UC Davis last week, 28-29-13. Auburn wins 70-0 against one of those Prairie View, Alabama A&M dog shit schools. So I think it's just overreaction a little bit. So to me, it was Cal. It's Cal on the move or nothing with that for me.
You talk about some of those like UC Davis, some of those smaller schools in California. I'll never forget. I played at Tech. I'm not telling you that. Anybody who's listening that didn't know. And we were traveling to California. We played UC Riverside. It's like I thought it was beautiful, and everybody that I talked to was like, "Oh, this is like the shittiest part of California." I was like, "Oh, well, it's fucking beautiful here. Like Texas sucks."
Oh yeah, it's fucking. At least Cal, yeah. That if you just go north, it's shitty, but yeah, right there, it's nice. Berkeley, rich.
That was nice. Well, it looks like that's the end of the Michigan-Texas game right here, 31-12 final. So,
you want a game where there's a ton of points? I just think the number's huge. Is Middle Tennessee, Old Miss? I get if you like their team total. I mean, Old Miss should score almost 50 here, right around there. That's how bad. But I think Middle Tennessee, I think they could put up a few scores. So it's not only Old Miss's team total instead of messing with the 43, or just go with the over in that game to 62.
I agree with that completely because every score Middle Tennessee puts up is another 2 scores that Lane Kiffin is going to try and put up. He's one of those coaches, and I talk about like finding your coaches when you're looking at totals. He's one of those coaches that like is going to it can be, 55-14, but if Middle Tennessee scores a touchdown, he's going to be pissed and he's going to want to respond.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes over if you're one. This was another game. How can you not? Central Florida is so good at home. But I don't know if this team's talented this big, and maybe they are just at the bounce house where they can win by 3 touchdowns. And Sam Houston's just been so good as a dog. But I don't know, is their defense for real? Can they hang a little bit? And what makes them appealing is that this total opens at 58 and it's dropped 4 points. And that to me, they're alive again a little bit as 3 touchdown dogs. Sam Houston State.
The touchdown dropping definitely indicates Sam Houston because the one thing I know, C-Mac, about Sam Houston is they can play defense, like you just said.
Yeah, and I don't know how really electric UCF is. They're solid. They're at home here. They're pretty quick. But man, 22.
I agree. Shout out to my dude Billy. We just lost him. The way that he cut out makes me think his internet or phone died or something happened because he just kind of bounced and he's not backstage. But shout out to Billy. Make sure you guys tune into the UFC stream. It should be starting any minute. It's coming up soon. C-Mac, technically we should be done. Technically, I should wrap this up. But
let's wrap it up in a couple of minutes if you want to.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I was just saying I want to see this Arkansas-Oklahoma State game end.
Cool.
Minute and 34 on the clock. It is 4th and 4 for Oklahoma State. They are very close. We can wrap it up.
Let's wait till it finishes. How long we got here? A minute?
Minute 34 on the clock here.
And the Oklahoma State score, what's going on? What did you just say?
4th and 4. Oklahoma State has the football. It's 4th and 4. I'm assuming they're kicking a field goal here.
They're kicking the field goal here.
Arkansas is out of timeouts. So theoretically, as long as Arkansas doesn't fumble the kickoff, throw an interception, I should cover my 7.5, but I will never count a bet until it's done. What I think is going to happen is Oklahoma State should probably wait until there's no time on the clock and they're going to call a timeout. Bro, I can't, C-Mac. Let me paint this picture again. There's 59 seconds on the clock. It is 28-28, and it is 4th and 4. And Oklahoma State has the ball on the the 15-yard line, right? They're chip shot field goal, right? Two people just jumped. It's 4th and 4, and they're sitting there acting like they're going to snap the ball. I think the offensive lineman jumped and the defensive lineman jumped. How do you not know that they're not going to snap the fucking football in that situation, bro? I just can't with these college kids, man. I can't sometimes.
Well, Utah Tech actually scored. They just didn't have. I loved UNLV to put up 50. They didn't. I couldn't get a team total on UNLV. I mean, it's already 21-7, 6 minutes in.
Holy shit!
I didn't really want to lay 40. What were they? Yeah, 40. I was just trying to find their team, so they were 41-point favorites. The total is only 55.5. Wow, it's already that much. Damn, couldn't get anywhere.
It was Oklahoma. By the way, it was Oklahoma State. False start. How in the fuck, when you know you're not even going to snap? Because I promise you in the huddle, they said, hey, we're not going to snap the football. How the fuck do you jump? How do you have a false start when you know there's no snap? So Oklahoma State's kicker is on the field here. This will cash for Billy if they win by 3 or 2. If they cover the 2.5, so shout out to Billy. 4th and 9, 59 seconds. Looks like a little chip shot. C-Mac, I got 7 beers in my stomach with no food.
Hell yeah.
That's a good answer.
Hell yeah.
That's a good answer.
You're ready to roll.
All right, here we go. Oklahoma State, 38-yard field goal attempt. And the snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up. It looks straight, and it is true. Oklahoma State nails the field goal to take a 31-28 lead over Arkansas with 55 seconds on the clock. Just no fucking shenanigans here. I didn't need the money line for Arkansas. I need the spread.
There's a few of these games, if there's no more score, that stays under. That Syracuse game stayed under too, right?
I think so, yeah.
That was 60.
Holy shit. Is Pittsburgh seriously winning right now?
Yeah, 28-27.
Dude, I was so high on Cincinnati in that game, and I was so fucking mad just like a little bit ago when I didn't bet them.
Yeah, I didn't have enough to bet them. Either team. I mean, I kind of leaned to Cincy, but no way I was fucking taking them.
Cincinnati was my top lean that I left off the card. And I know this sounds weird, but I actually like it when my top lean doesn't cash because I hate it whenever it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah. So honestly, let's go Pitt, baby. Let's go. All right, 55 seconds on the clock here. Once this football game ends here, this Arkansas-Oklahoma State game, we'll wrap this up quickly. A little kick to about the 8-yard line. It's gonna fair catch, bring it out to the 25 for Arkansas. No pick six, please. Like this is the time, C-Mac, where I feel like we should just wrap it up because the only thing that could happen that's crazy is Oklahoma State gets a pick six, and then you get to watch me fucking end the stream on live. I guess the only thing that could happen.
Well, maybe it'll happen.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying. It won't, though. Fuck, it won't.
God, I hope not. Green takes the snap here. He doesn't really have anybody to throw to. He's going to have to check down to his running back, pick up about 9 yards. I mean, I guess Arkansas could try and get in field goal position here, but 47 seconds, you don't got enough time to get. I mean, you're getting in range for a big shot and throwing it, I think.
Nice, JT. Yeah, Auburn. It's a lot of what happens with these teams.
This one just switched to Utah Baylor from the Texas one. Did you bet anything on this Utah Baylor game?
No, I would lay it. I talked about it.
My bad if I missed anything. I'm sweating this like uncomfortably here. So if you said that, that's my bad.
No, I didn't. I would lay it with Utah. I was trying to get under 2 touchdowns. There's just week 2 here, Cap. There's obviously they're at home. This is where I want them in Salt Lake. And they have Cam Rising, but he's come back 1 game. It's just not enough for me, but it's them or nothing.
Right.
You know, they were horrible they didn't have a quarterback. It was at Baylor. That game was like week 2 or 3 last year. So it's just there's a little bit to that, but that was the only way. I mean, that place should be rocking too. So if you want to lean, lay it. Even the 2 touchdowns.
Gotcha. Shout out to our guy Perky dropping the $5 dono. He said, I am sunburnt and ready to nap, but we have games to win. Wanted to come back and holler, keep up the best work, Dabby and C-Mac. Shout out to you, Perky. We appreciate you, my dude. Put some aloe vera or whatever it is on that fucking sunburn, man. And let's win some money today, my brother. Did Arkansas just run the football? I guess it is 3rd and 2. Arkansas just picked up the first down. We got 37 seconds on the clock. It's 1st and 10 for Arkansas. They're at their own 40-yard line. 30 seconds. Clock's moving. Green, you better hurry up, buddy. He's just going to spike it right there. So let's see this. You got 27 seconds on the clock, C-Mac. You're on the opposing team's 40-yard line. You're down by 3. Are you using the middle of the field or are you going to the outside corners here? I'd throw it down the middle. Look for a 25, 30-yard gain and let my kicker just give him a chance, right?
Yeah, I'd go down the middle too.
Yeah, I would too. 2nd and 10, Green's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back, and he's going to deliver it over the middle. I'm going to be honest, he had a guy there, but he overthrew him. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here.
There's a late game too that is just I haven't bet it yet that I really liked. I just thought the total was too high in Oregon State, San Diego State. I was just waiting on the number. It really hasn't moved. It is, 55 at a few spots, 54.5. I was hoping, man, if it really touched 56, I love it. I don't buy those teams scoring a bunch, so I'm just throwing it out there.
I think we're on field goal range.
Where do you throw it? Down the middle?
Yeah, right. Like we talked about down the middle there. I mean, according to ESPN or whatever I'm watching, they're not at the line, but you got 7 seconds. What are you doing? Arkansas 6, 5, 4. Green's going to throw it. Incomplete pass. It's going to fall to the ground with 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Bro, if he caught that pass, Arkansas would have lost the game on a completion inside the red zone.
Come on, I'm live here. They pull this game? Oh, there it is.
Holy shit. If
trying to watch it here, the field goal.
You got it. 82% kicker, but his long is only 42 yards, and I think this is going to be a little further than that. No timeout. The hold is good. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Arkansas just tied the football game. Hot damn. Field goal is good, baby. Field goal is good. I tell you guys what. Not to cut this or anything, but we were here for the Michigan-Texas game. I'm going to sweat this game in private because I've been on screen for almost 7 hours now, C-Mac. And I'm going to be honest, I got to wrap this thing up.
Wrap it. Let's roll.
You got anything you want to impart with the chat or leave them with?
Negative. No. Shout out to the chat. I love all you guys. Shout out to Perky. Just hit the dono. Cliff Yang, Gerald Jones, JT, Fleet Mathis, all you guys. Johnny K, Ronnie Lofton. Good to see you, my dude. All you guys. Perfect rotation. If I missed you. Oldie, everyone. Thanks. I love jumping on here right at the end. Plus, I got to get going here, too, in about 30 minutes. So that's it, my man.
C-Mac.
Hope you had a good one. I'll try to jump on next week at the end.
Yeah, for sure, man. I love doing this, C-Mac, with you. I love capping with you. I wish we got to cap a little bit more. Hopefully we'll get to. But thanks, man. Thank you guys in the chat. Thank you, C-Mac. Let's get out of here. Let's cash some tickets, baby. We be popping.
Get out of here, baby. Peace.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Conor Mack.